Hello? 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 What's up? What's up? White man jump scare? Haha, boo. How's it going? Sorry for a little bit of a delayed start. I was trying to get some other music added into my playlist, and the means that I normally have for we'll say acquiring music off of YouTube was not working properly, so I'm gonna need to figure that one out. Honestly, is there a YouTube music app for your PC? Is there a YouTube music app? Like, can I download YouTube music? Or is it just in the browser? Download music to offline. I want to download it because I want it to be a separate app, not all this random shit. Maybe as like a Chrome app? I don't know. I should try that though. I should try that and whatever I was just trying to do. Anyway, how's it going, you guys? I hope you're all doing well. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. What's up, Vodka? Coming in with the first. How you doing, dude? Welcome in. Miko, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for the support as always. Bluey, what's going on? How are you doing? My sippy cup is in the dishwasher. I almost said washing machine. The dishwasher, in case you were curious. In case you were curious. Not that you got it for me or anything. Obviously. You know? Did I say Wednesday? Happy Tuesday. I wish it was Wednesday. I wish this week was over. I'm tired. Man, happy Tuesday. Ooh. Happy Tuesday. How are you guys doing? I feel super frazzled for some reason. I feel like hella out of it, actually. I feel like I didn't get that much done. And I actually took a little nap. I haven't really... Actually, I'd be lying if I said I haven't been taking too many naps lately. I've been passing out on the couch like Papa Bloom did. I made some dinner. I made some dinner earlier, and then I was like, all right, I watched a little TV. I was sitting watching some TV. I was like, I'm kind of tired. I laid down on the couch. I set like an alarm for 30 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I needed that. So I woke up and then got the rest of my life ready, but I wasn't able to get the music all sorted out, unfortunately. So I'll try and get that taken care of for another time. Yeah, I feel like it would be really nice if I could just download YouTube music, because the thing is this is absolutely first world problems, but I want there to be a separate app for music. And even if it's streaming, I don't care about, I don't really care if the music's streaming. It's obviously a little easier if I don't have to rely on an internet connection for music sometimes. Not that like I'd be streaming and not have an internet connection, but first world problems, I want to be able to have it on a separate app, because my Go XLR will then recognize it as a different audio source, and I can set it to go to music, so I can go do with the music slider, and not my normal Chrome one, which is just built into system audio, which is the same as every other like alert and everything. So that's why I tried not to do stream music.
Larry,
I should have known. Bluey, thank you for the hydrate. I do plan to use it. I will. I would be rude of me not to. I would never not use a gift. Rose, what's going on? Welcome back. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hope Uma Mustame has been treating you well. Toad, what's going on? I hope you have an awesome dinner. Thank you so much for stopping. And V, I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. You mean to say that these are teamwork? I mean, I would like for it to. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be nice, V? If it would work. Vodka, I haven't used VLC in years at this point, man. I can't just like grab a YouTube playlist and start listening to it through there, right? It doesn't do any sort of streaming, right? Don't I need it downloaded on my computer and it's just a player? I'm trying to cut out the need to download the music, but still be able to separate my audio nicely. Gilly, what's going on? Welcome in. How you been, Gilly? Welcome in. Did I acknowledge the hydrate? I'm sipping on the tea, Bluey. Thank you for the hydrate. Dude, I must have blanked when I went to the grocery store, because I'm getting low on caffeinated tea, and I was like, oh, I'll just buy more coffee. And now I have like probably like 80 K-cups in my I have like 80 K-cups in my cabinet now because I already had like 2 new boxes. And then when I went there, the kind that I saw, I was like, oh, they're on sale. It's like $5 for 10 or whatever instead of like the 8 or something, which is just robbery. But regardless, I was like, okay, I'll get some more coffee. Why not? And now I have like 6 boxes on reserve. So I have way too much coffee and I'm running low on my green tea. So I got to, I'm going to need to get some. I hope I can, I think I will have enough to make it until the next time I go grocery shopping, because I think I got enough groceries that I won't need to go grocery shopping this week, but then I'll obviously need to go in the next week. You can't go more than 2 weeks without grocery shopping. If you can, you're lying, or you just don't eat produce. IMO. Zap Boost, what's going on? Welcome in. Getting Gloom, more like Get Goose, Get Good. All right, sorry. What's up? How are you doing? Still on Windows Media Player. I use the built-in one. What's it called? Is it Media Player? Yeah, the one with the orange play button logo. That's what I use for stuff that I download, and I has it on my music slider. And if I were to open up Spotify, Spotify would be the exact same volume as this. And if I were to somehow acquire a YouTube Music app, it would be the same volume. It's my birthday. It's your birthday. Hold up. Hold up. Happy birthday, Gilly. Where's the... why can't I type? I don't know why I have to type this in as if I had to type in happy birthday karaoke, because like the instrumental, I don't want to hear like someone else singing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. This is really slow. Hold on. We're gonna up this. We're gonna go 2x speed. We gotta. You know, I probably could have just left it at the normal speed and we'd be done. But ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Gilly. Happy birthday to you. Oh, it loops like 4 times. That's why. Happy birthday, Gilly. I think you got double. I think you got double because I messed that up. All right. Happy birthday, Gilly. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you for stopping in. Asa, what's going on? Welcome in. How you been? Happy Tuesday. Did I really say Wednesday before, man? Oh. How many times? I feel like it's at least like once every other week I mess up the day. Like, I swear. Like, at least once every other week. Some stream I'll just mess up the day. I remember one time I vividly remember this one. I told Blue, it was like, oh, happy Tuesday or happy Thursday or something. I got the 2 of them mixed up. And they were really confused. I think it was Thursday and I said Tuesday, and it was like a long week already, and the thought of going back to Tuesday was brutal. Don't remind me, I still got PTSD. Bluey still does a double take anytime it's a Tuesday or Thursday, just to make sure. What are weekdays if not the same? Just the same slog. Honestly, weekends are kind of the same. Weekends kind of blend together, right? They're all like the same. They're all kind of the same. Nightcore time. Nightcore. Happy birthday. So yeah, I don't know. Let me do some science and let me see. Can I download YouTube Music as a Chrome app? Save page as, no, install YouTube Music. Yes. Okay. So if I do that now I have a YouTube Music. Chotomate, fellas, we're cooking. I'm big braining something. Let me cook. Let me get that Arknights ambient playlist. Let me open up my settings. Fellas, let him cook. Let him cook. I don't know how Windows is gonna handle this. Let me pause this. Let me grab what's a good one that we can use as a test. Oh, what's that one? Is it Relax? Oh, it's just grouping it under Google Chrome still. Boo, Windows. Boo, Windows. Yeah, so it just loops it under as Chrome. I wonder, can I do... Is there different side settings? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this to work. Not how I want it, at least. What a shame. Uninstall YouTube Music. All right, so that didn't work. It did not work as intended. Whatever. There is a way to do it with VLC. See, like, honestly, low key, I feel like there's been a lot of like Spotify slander lately. And I feel like a lot of it's stemming from the UK, primarily because of all the like internet safety laws or whatever that y'all have to deal with over there at the minute. So like needing to upload an ID to use any website or whatever bullshittery is going on. So I feel like YouTube should absolutely take an opportunity.
Can I go to toilet, please? I asked teacher. Said my teacher, whose was actually the fuck you guy.
Who was that directed to? Was that directed to John Spotify? Problem is I have like however many years, 12 years of Spotify history that I would like to not abandon. But I will say I support any sort of competition when it comes to any sort of capitalist environment. I support competition to the utmost degree. That's why I really hope things like I hope Battlefield does really well this year, so like Call of Duty can fucking figure their shit out. I hope like AMD processors continue to do really well, so like Intel maybe drops their prices. I hope that what's another one, Samsung flip phones get even more popular, so Apple fucking figures their shit out. Like, it's all good. It ends up benefiting the consumers when there's competition. So for small things like this, I would like for YouTube to take the opportunity to actually make themselves a music app, like to somewhat compete with Apple Music and Spotify. The thing with Spotify is Spotify is available on any device. And that's been one of the appeals for me for the very long time. Like, I can have Spotify on my phone, I can download it on my computer, I can open it up on a browser, I can open it up on my TV, I can open it on my PlayStation. So like I could use it anywhere, and it was very convenient. Apple Music was a little bit more restrictive, right? Granted, I never really used Apple Music, but I do know it was a little bit more restrictive. I don't even know if they have a Windows app. I know you can still get iTunes, but I know you can't get on like a TV or anything. So like that was always kind of a drag. But YouTube, on the other hand, is available on TVs and phones, and you can get it on the web. But I don't know. Like I said, it's definitely stemming from a very first world problem at why I can't access YouTube Music like offline. But I think a lot of the Arknights soundtrack is on Spotify. So here's another thing. I also don't want to open up Spotify while streaming, because I know for a fact that my Spotify Wrapped will just end up being like stream music. So maybe I'm not the target audience here. Maybe I'm digging myself a hole that I can't get out of, and I just have to live with this, because this is the path that I chose, and I got to figure out how to download YouTube Music. If anyone is aware of the VLC method, please feel free to send it and tag me in Discord, and I will try it out. Umopoi Legend, yo, banger. Honestly, all the Uma Musume music's really good. I found a playlist of all the songs in the game. Let me send it. I'll grab it. I saved it on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube Music.
Can I go to toilet, please?
Guys!
I asked teacher. Fuck you. Said my teacher, whose was actually the fuck you guy.
That's crazy. At least the other one from Bluey was directed at the UK ID though. So, but what's up, Ivy? How you doing? Welcome in. What you been up to? How's your week been? I know it's only Tuesday, but earlier I said it was Wednesday, so mentally I'm kind of clocked out. Apple figuring their stuff out, not possible. I don't know. I would be inclined to agree. They're always very much in their own way. They're their own worst enemy. But it's one of those things where I feel like there's enough chatter about it. See, what I think people really underestimate the power of like TikTok and apps like that. Like apps like that have so much potential to change people's opinions on things, because if they start seeing enough videos about like how cool the Samsung flip phone is, or like here's why Samsung phones are actually like pretty good, and then, you know, they might be sold. But the problem is iMessage, and you don't want to be the person with the green. Yeah, you don't want to be the reason the group chat turns green. So for the record, I don't intend on swapping from an iPhone. It's very convenient for me, and I don't really have a need to swap. I like my things just kind of working, and generally speaking, that's how iPhones are. They're a little bit more expensive, but I don't care enough to like tinker. Like I enjoy hobbies of like things that would benefit from an Android phone, and like all the tinkering and all the third-party apps and stuff. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't think I'd actually really do that, because anytime I start getting into like emulating games or like looking into random jailbreaking software, it's just like I just get bored of it after a very short amount of time, and it's just easier. So E3 reload, hell yeah. Who's your favorite character? I still remember when they announced something being water resistant, like as a game breaking feature. The shittiest phones of the era were already waterproof. Yeah, water resistance is kind of just a marketing ploy. It's the same as saying like we have AI. You know, it doesn't really mean anything. Bloodline is weak and you shall not survive the coming winter. What did I do this time? What did I do to deserve this? Say that TikTok was useful? I mean, you can say, you can say what you want. It's not like it's like it's not the moral high ground that you think that it is, not having it. Like it is popular for a reason. The dog's my favorite, no spoilers. I haven't finished the game, don't worry. I'm in, I don't even remember what month. I want to say like December. But I forgot about that Android emote. No, like I said, I have no problem with people having whatever phone they want. Like I said, I think the competition's healthy. And I'll just throw shade about the green bubble in a group chat. I don't care. I think probably if you were to compare features between iPhone and Samsung, or like any like Android phone, most of them, iPhone probably comes up losing on most of them, if not all of them. Like if you're sizing up, if you're comparing sizes, if you're whipping it out and comparing sizes, iPhone to Android, iPhone probably loses most of them. Honestly, it's really just an economy and convenience thing, and I think that's what their main selling point is. But the problem is that effect wears off after time. So some people, like, the further you remove yourself from the Apple ecosystem, the easier it is to swap to a different phone. Me, on the other hand, I have AirPods, I have an iPad, I use a MacBook, I have an Apple Pencil now that I just got as a gift, my iPhone, Apple Watch. There's no point in me swapping phones because it'll render a lot of that useless. The iPad would be fine, but can't kill someone with my phone. What's the point? Listen, you can kill people with a lot of things. Too deep in the cults? I mean, yeah. But this was after I already mentally said, like, I probably won't be swapping phones. There was a time where I considered swapping to, I think it was one of the Google Pixels. The Google Pixels are pretty nice. Yeah, if I were to, for whatever reason, need to swap or randomly like woke up one day and decided, it would probably be one of the Samsung flip phones or one of the Google Pixels. But again, I don't think I will. At least right now. We'll see. Could change my mind. The iPhone 17 could get revealed whenever it is, because I'm gonna need to probably get that phone because I'm still on a 13. And it could be the biggest piece of dog shit, and I'll be like, damn, I'm just gonna save money, buy a Samsung phone, buy Samsung pods with the difference, and buy an Aura ring or something instead of my Apple Watch, and then I'll be good. and my iPad can be a standalone thing, and then I'm out. That's how it goes. That's the thing, is that's how easy it is too. It's really not that. It's not that big a barrier. It's not that big a barrier. Buy last year's model at a nice discount. The problem is then it sucks in like 2 years. You have to get the newest one or you're screwed. Unless you're going to be as stubborn as Papa Bloom is and freaking still be using an iPhone 10 somehow, despite the fact that a 17's coming out, is absolutely absurd. But I think he just doesn't care enough and doesn't want to pay for a new phone. And I respect the hustle. So I'll probably need to grab the 17 when it comes out later this year. Pixel Gang, which one do you have? Motorola? What are the newest Motorola phones? My new phone when old phone work fine. Honestly, can it call? Can it play Candy Crush? Can it text people? He ended up he's like slowly started to turn into like freaking. You guys ever watch Everybody Hates Chris? And you remember Terry Crews's character, the dad, who was just like objectively one of the cheapest people in the world? Like, he's probably second to only Mr. Krabs when it comes to like just being the cheapest motherfucker alive. Anyway, I think like third on the list at this point is probably Papa Bloom. Like, bro swapped to Mint Mobile or whatever. He saw like one Ryan Reynolds commercial and was like, oh, I can pay $30 for 3 months of shitty phone service. Okay. Why not? So he swapped, and then obviously naturally I had to fucking figure out how to set it up. It wasn't that complicated, thankfully, and they ported the number, took care of it like not too difficultly. It took a while to set up the account for whatever reason, but once it's set up, it was actually not that bad. But I mean, it's definitely he's got like no data, so he like has to ask every restaurant for the Wi-Fi password. You know, it's just, you just spilled 34 cents of milk, pay up. Do you remember him? There's one scene, I think it's from pretty early on in the show, that the mom in that show was super superstitious, and like she spilled salt or whatever, so you had to do the thing where or you know, it's superstition that you throw the salt shaker over your shoulder or else you'll have bad luck or something like that. So she did that, and you know, takes the salt container, throws it over her shoulder. It cuts to a slow-mo of Terry Crews diving behind her with a tray to catch all of the salt that was going to fall in the ground and need to get thrown out. Terry Crews throwing Chris out the window has ruined my memory of that show. Is that where it's just like the worst like ragdoll, or not ragdoll, like the worst like body double sort of thing like in the world? Is that what you're talking about? Stands on principle. He's just a stubborn older man now. That's all it is. Even though he's like 50, I don't know, I'll call him old. That one, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't think I watched that show all the way through. I remember it being on like Nick at Night or whatever, so I'd watch it like if I couldn't fall asleep or something. And I did enjoy it, and it was somewhat recently, like probably within the last like 3 to 4 months. It was on like Tubi TV or something, and I went to put it on, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is kind of funny. Maybe I'll like watch some Everybody Hates Chris. And then I was in a public place, and I didn't realize that they say the N-word like 3 times, and it's not like them. Well, I guess Chris Rock does say it a couple times, but it was mostly the white kids. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna watch this right now, actually. In fact, I probably don't even feel comfortable watching this at all right now. So I turned it off, and I said, well, maybe I'll look up the clip of Terry Crews diving to pick up a bunch of salt, and it'll be my fix. You think about kids on Abbott Elementary? I've heard good things about that. Is that show good? And he was on The Walking Dead, I remember. The guy that played Chris. He's a character on The Walking Dead. Pretty good actor. Yeah. I don't remember if any of the other kids or anything. Obviously, Terry Crews has been in stuff though. Ever seen a Quentin Tarantino movie? I've seen a few. I've seen Pulp Fiction, which is really good. And what's another one with a really awkward feet scene? Let me look up Tarantino movies. Let me actually start to get this ready. We'll get our manga pulled up, but I can look up Tarantino movies. I can tell you guys if I've seen any. Quentin Tarantino movies. I never finished Django. Oh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was really good. I should try and finish Django. I know it was really good. Pull up like his IMDb or something. I never watched Reservoir Dogs. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the feet stuff, to be honest. All right, he hasn't had as many movies as I thought. So I've never seen Kill Bill. Oh, these are writers. I need him as a director. Let's see. Never saw Reservoir Dogs. I did see Pulp Fiction. I never saw the Kill Bills. I didn't know he was a director of CSI for 2 episodes. That's interesting. I heard Inglourious Bastards was all right. Django I do want to watch. Hateful Eight as well. I didn't know there was 2. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was actually good. Well, I mean, I feel like the legacy of this movie is the Leonardo DiCaprio pointing meme. Or Brad Pitt eating macaroni. This was also from that movie. Both pretty good takeaways, though. Yeah, that one was pretty good. Gameplay time. Oh, wait, hold on. I see what you did there. Wait a second. Hold up. Chiltamate. Yeah, no, is there a new Kill Bill as well? Like recently, or one coming out? Upcoming. Love, Birds, and Bondage. Okay, that's weird. And Bounty Law. That's a show, it looks like. Is there like a third Kill Bill? Kill Bill 3. Tarantino talks about Kill Bill Volume 3 for 2 decades. Okay, maybe that's what it was. It was supposed to, but it never did. The only show you finished? What? Gilly, we gotta get you on some TV. We gotta get you binging some shows. Everyone's seen in Kill Bill where they ran out of fake blood and just used water. So if you pay attention, you can see some of the dudes bleeding transparent. Hold on. It's probably not gonna show up very well. I'll have to see it. Now I'll have to see it. That's pretty good. All right. Do we need to do anything in the game? Do we need to do anything in game, or are we good to jump back into the manga? I think we're probably good to jump back in. Movie night suggested in Discord. Listen, I haven't seen a suggestion in Watch Party in a while. We're rewatching Arknights season 2. I think next Tuesday 1. So I'll see you next Tuesday. Sorry, that was rude to say. Okay. Triangle. Isn't it just CC? Isn't it just CC? Isn't that all it is? I'll pause you, official. For insanity, I'm not capped. We're good. We're good. I guess I could just auto in the background, but I generally do it off stream. Nightmare. Can I buy Nightmare? Hold on. That's important. Is that what you were telling me? Shit. Wait, they moved Cal to Colonel? Is this Cal's first appearance in Colonel? Grave of the Fireflies? Shut up. I heard that's like the worst movie ever because it's so heart-wrenching. I don't have waifu, but I know she's in recruitment, so I probably won't buy her. Actually, no. I think I do have waifu. Hold on. I think I got her somewhere recently. I did. I forgot I got you. When the hell did I get you? Oh, well. Oh, wait, what was I looking at? Shoe skin. Oh. CC. Exclusive outfit for courts. Joint operate. Oh, shit. Oh, 50-50 joint operation banner. Ooh. I don't think I want to pull on this. Because I have Ines. I have Typhon. I wanted Nymph and didn't get her. And I never really got a solid opportunity to pull for Jolie because Shu showed up so quickly. That's pretty good, though. If you don't have any of them, that's probably a really good one. It's Supply chips. Okay. Not really looking forward to CC. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really don't enjoy that game mode. That's kind of my least favorite part about the entire game is CC. Thankfully, it's only a Quartz skin, and I can't even off the top of my head think of who Quartz is. There you are. Oh, this is the skin. We were looking at this the other day. Shoot, this skin's pretty good. Ah, crap. That's right. That's right. Because I was looking at it. I was like, wait a second. I've never seen that skin. And you guys were like, wait a second. That's in that game already? It's pretty worth. Yeah, if you don't have her, I think that's worth. Nymph I want. I wanted Nymph. And I didn't get her. I think I went like probably 70, 80 pulls maybe. I don't know. Friendship ended with Nymph. My new favorite Sarkaz. My new favorite new age Sarkaz is Entelekia. I gotta get her in an auto or something. Her I need her trust up so I can finish the module. Hold up.
You've got a strong.
Let me see. I don't know the last time I edited this. I have a Rata up here. Actually, I have a Rata's module done. I can swap you out. All right, who's talking?
Pay for the lodging?
Yes. Why would you ask that question? Obviously.
A familiar sight.
Let's do that. Let's throw Muslim is good. I'll pull Bilmashine out. Let me grab I saw Saria up there.
This landship's mechanical design.
Where are you? Where'd you go? Saria. Cool. All right. What do you mean Saria doesn't have a southern accent? Crazy. Okay. Cool. Let's we'll stay here. We'll leave this background up for now. Let me grab the manga and we'll pick up where we left off. I think we're going on to episode 7 by the looks of the cover. Right? Because the last one we watched was them in the car. Even though I don't even think they went in the car. We had a little bit of a cliffhanger. Let's click to the end. Or actually, I think I found out I can drag. So Silence learned what was going on. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to do something. I wanted to do something yesterday and I completely forgot. Give me a second. Chotomate. Where am I? Hello? Help. Hello? Where am I? There you go. Is it this one? No, wrong one. Hold on. I'll do... No, hold on. Why am I doing this wrong? Hang on. What am I trying to do? This. There we go. All right, manga mode activate. Here we go. All right. So it's gotta say slur. I almost spit on my drink. What the hell? No, it's back in the 30s, bro. Not the old time cartoon. Old time cartoon, Benny. All right, so Silence learned about codename Ifrit. So the one thing that I don't know yet is, and I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure Saria and Mumu saw codename Ifrit as well. So my assumption is this is the file from the oh my god, what's the name? It starts with an H, like Hayden Labs. That's up here. I think that's what that is. So it's either the same one, or he's picking up where they left off, or like they also have a codename Ifrit. I'm pretty sure though this is like the same one based on the picture. And this is what they were doing to Ifrit at Hayden. Yeah, Hayden Lab. Okay, cool. So a little bit of a cliffhanger. Let's jump in. We got episode 7. What is this? Goat Man. It's called Everything I Can. Uh-oh. Professor Pavis. Shit. What voice did old geezer have? He's like, that's all right, Silence. Go on and read. These files were meant for you in the first place. Professor, what's going on here? Project Diabolic. What kind of experiments is this? I'm afraid there's much I couldn't share in advance with confidentiality and all. I know that meant the experiment's full significance was beyond your grasp, and well, I hope you can understand the challenges imposed on me. So did he work for them before? Well, no, because he's been here for a while, and he's the reason why Silence got here. And I don't think Silence is like new right now. I think she's been around in RHINE for a bit now. Understand this 0.45. Get him. Quick scope him. Understand what? Understand how you were conducting illegal human experimentation? So your goal wasn't to cure Ifrit. You weren't even averting a loss of arts control. You're just pushing her to become a killing machine. Silence. Did you not, the moment you took on this project, realize what this was? That this was human experimentation? What? I don't know. Why? Didn't you oppose the ordeal that Joyce went through? Joyce? Oh, well, of course. Joyce is an outstanding researcher. There's far more worthwhile work she should have spent her life and wisdom on. So much was lost in that experiment to the harm that befell her, and so little gained. For an experiment of that caliber, we could have solicited external applications and gathered as many dead-end volunteers as needed. I don't like how volunteers is in quotes. He's basically saying she was too valuable, and we should have still done the human experimentation just on someone else. And Silence always understood that as freaking shouldn't have done it at all, like rightfully so. What's up, Stormy? Interesting time, and how you doing? How do you feel about human experimentation? Are you saying Ifrit's life is worth nothing? She is no less than a human being? It would be ridiculous to suggest Ifrit's life is valueless. She's one of preciously few test subjects to have withstood the diabolic shards. Her sacrifice and her contribution to this experiment will be written into the history books. Are you out of your mind? Unlawful human experimentation is inherently inhumane, a universal taboo of academia. How could you do something like this? I don't understand, Silence. I really don't. Scientific progress goes hand in hand with sacrifice. How could you let yourself forget that? Exchanging human lives for progress is not science, it's criminal. All right, Silence standing on business. We up. What drives science forward is at times the life of a test subject, and at times the life of a scientist himself. Fundamentally, the strongest impetus for technological advancement often happens to be war, where the number of children... Who's saying this? I think, no, this might be the old man rambling. I can't actually tell. It's talking about the life of the test subject, though. Where the number of children like Ifrit who are lost in conflict is something we can never know. Oh, it is the old man? What drives science forward is at times the life of a test subject. Oh, okay, I see. No. He's saying, yeah, no, okay, I get it. Most of the technology we use today was born from those accumulated sacrifices. And to fault the inhumanity of sacrifice while enjoying its spoils, these technologies is hypocritical. But Ifrit, we saved her. We even let you tend to her daily welfare. Not only does she enjoy a life free of all basic concerns, she makes contributions to an experiment of such grand significance. Compared to the children dying of orpathy out in the wilderness, she is so very amazingly lucky. Bro's a fucking manipulator. I hate his ass. Someone kill him. Someone shoot him. Throw him in a wood chipper. Hold on. Gotta move my tea mug out of the way. No, this is wrong. This child has given everything for science, all while you reproach science itself. No. Calm down, Silence. Don't let your emotion get the better of your rationality. Silence, punch him in the balls. Rationality is the mental bedding of us RHINE lab colleagues, and this is why you are outstanding as you are. You personally implanted the diabolic shards into Ifrit. Project Diabolic would not have made the strides it did without you. That's fucked up. No, you deceived me. This is not what RHINE Lab is supposed to be. You did this all yourself, violating a dozen regulations. I'll be reporting this to Control, and Saria would never let you do this. Saria? Silence. Think how long it's been since the Hayden Laboratory affair. Have you seen the truth of the incident reported in the media? Do you recall the one in charge of the response to that incident? Indeed, on top of internal security and mediation, a large portion of defense business is external work. Specialized relief, special incident investigation, as well as the interest of upholding RHINE's interest. Public relations by all means available. Bro, I hate this guy. This guy sucks. Silence. I have a field investigation I'll be leaving for today. Director Saria has done more of this work than you can imagine, so as to keep the public pressure of such events from hindering RHINE's development. Even so, granting she has reason to do what she does, she would never allow this sort of thing to... You are not naive enough to think that Saria, defender of RHINE Lab, would have hands as unsullied as a newborn baby's. Are you saying that, faced with the collective welfare of RHINE Lab, she would choose to stand on your side? I don't believe this. I mean, she would. We know. We know she would. This fucking guy. Airstrike him and his family. Actually, who am I kidding? This fucker doesn't have any family. They were probably first to get human experimented. The value of a life can't be measured by their intelligence, ass statement. Fucking Parvis, whatever her name is. Jarvis wannabe. If we consider Ifrit, allow me to tell you about another one of Defense's ventures. He's trying to spin it. Oh my god. Being a section with its own needs, Defense assumes or otherwise takes part in arms development work here and there. Silence. Take a careful look at the flame emitter designed for Ifrit, whose signature is approving the project. Is this why Silence starts disliking Saria? Because this fucker manipulated her? There's gotta be some bullshit. There's no way. It's some tomfoolery. Look what wonderful blueprints these are, especially the sheer liberation of functionality following Director Saria's improvements. I have to wonder, what made you think Saria, senior RHINE executive, would be in the dark about the project at this level? Let me tell you, in the pursuit of scientific frontiers, Director Saria and Control stand above all of RHINE in their steadfast dedication. You know the story of how they founded RHINE Lab very well, I assume. So disappointed. Awesome lesbian couple versus evil and intimidating goat. Evil fucking stupid goat. Stupid old man goat. Get this boomer ass out of here. Ew. Spit on his corpse. Tuh. Dr. Saria and I may have a few differences in opinion, but you can't doubt they're in service of a successful experiment. When she and I met with Control prior, the both of them raised concerns about demands about the project safety. I completely understood and reached a consensus with them on ensuring experiment course. Hold on. Obviously, it's kind of like jibble jabble, but like, what are the odds that like this didn't even necessarily involve Ifrit? What if this was like just like, hey, we want to make this weapon and need your sign off, and she's like, okay, sure. I'm sure it was a little bit more nuanced than that, but still. Moreover, Director Saria made a personal commitment to Control that should Ifrit exhibit severe loss of arts inhibition, it would be entirely within her power to disarm such a crisis and ensure the safety of RHINE Lab. That is the mental fortitude of a scientist with an evaluated commitment to science. Silence. You must learn well from Director Saria in this regard. Same as before. Come see me again once you've figured things out. I bet he smells like mothballs. Fucking ugly. Look at his sniff. Look at his big ass nose. Bro. Compare their noses. That just tells you a lot about a character. Look at his stupid big nose versus Silence's cute little pointy nose. You're my star pupil. Don't disappoint me. What's up, Wendy? How's it going? They didn't mention the more shady details in the paper. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. That's probably what it is. That's normally what happens in fiction. Just enough to clear the surface level and get funding without suspicion. Right. Exactly. Silence his ass. Get him. until bro realizes Saria has a nose you could cut bread with, but it's not a big ugly sniffer like his. Anyway, back to reality, or back to the modern times, I guess. Not back to reality. Is this it for telling the story? He led the water sprite through the desert until they arrived at the oasis. The oasis bloomed with flowers and grass and grew fragrant fruit. Wanna go oasis? Yeah, once you're better, you bet I'll take you there. Aw. Bro, I'm sorry if I don't think she's making it. She's like the most infected I think I've seen a fella. Besides Patriot. And we already said he doesn't count. But look at her smile. What's next? Together they went for the center of the oasis, where they found a lake shimmering under the sun. Thank you. Counts it. Who's saying this? Is this Telopsis? Dr. Silence. Daria's physiological indicators all remain below safe norms. Conservative treatment plans are extremely limited in effect. Yes, that's why I have to try. And Warfarin. Hello, Dr. Counts-it, Dr. Warfarin. Damn, Warfarin looks pretty good. I can't even lie. Warfarin looking kind of... Why are they so close? Also, Calcit's tall? Hello? How tall is Calcit? Or is Warfare just short? I really want to see... I want to see anime Warfare in 169. Horse kind of short, and Cal's a bit above average. Top tier design, man. One day, or in a couple weeks, we'll see. Rose, you'll want to look up pulls in that game because it's a little bit more difficult than other gachas in that regard. Definitely want to be conservative. Who's saying this? Is this Warfarin? What? I feel like Warfarin's had like 3 different voices. What did she have most recently when she showed up? Because I had her have like a Fortnite kid voice at one point, and then I think I changed it. I don't think she was Valley Girl. Play has like 1 inch on silence, so she's 5'1". Oof. Like a gremlin or something. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I'll just get all like scrunkly.
Dr. Silence, we've evaluated the latest treatment plan you submitted. We still have a few questions we'd like to follow up with you on. The Chimera treatment. Is this the project you are researching at RHINE Lab?
Yes. At present, it is undeniably the leading experimental therapy for combating late-stage oropathy. Rhodes Island has also been conducting similar research. But Daria's physiological indicators are highly dissuasive, and convention would dictate that all treatment at this stage has been rendered inappropriate. The odds of success are extremely low. Damn. I feel like it's unlike Calcit to say that. Unless she like just kind of has to say that. Right? Like she's like, you know, is not looking good. Just to set expectations pretty clear. I know. But if we give up, the odds of success will be 0. Yo! Hold on! Is this writing fire? If we give up, the odds of success will be 0. Banger. Just be realistic. I feel like she's generally pretty optimistic, though. But, I mean, it makes sense. Up front. I understand your misgivings. I'm willing to assume leadership of this treatment program and bear all responsibility. Lock in. What is this, like, broken glass? What are you laughing at? There's 100% Ben scenes where she has, like, stretched to try and save someone. What are you guys talking about? Who's saying this? I'll say it's silence. Indeed, we must find some way to balance out the pressure induced by odds. How's progress on prototype construction? Excellent. Move as fast as possible. Did you see that? The last target literally melted. Never seen such powerful arts. Ifrit, we're knocking this one out of the park. Silence? Where were you all day? Ifrit went to test the flame emitter prototype. Director Parvis said it could help relieve the pressure of her arts. Yeah, look, she's all scrunkly. Ifrit, are you all right? I'm fine, just a little tired. You had a child test something like that? Take good care of her, Silence. There's a do or die moment coming up in the experiment. You better not drop the ball. You. Silence, let's take Ifrit back to rest for now. Silence? Director, sorry, you're back. Uh-oh. Look how excited she was. She's tired and getting wheelchaired, and she stood up and ran. The pessimism that makes it more meaningful that she still tries the Hail Marys to save people. Well, yeah, I mean, now I don't even know what I'm saying. You guys are just being mean. Being mean to make me doubt myself. But she still tries is what I was trying to say. Like it's not like her to like give up is ultimately what I'm saying. Oh, what's about to happen here? Saria! Ifrit, it's been a while. Director Saria, work awaits us. Excuse us. These three fuckers. Saria, why were you gone so long? Director Saria's back. I'm glad. At least now Leon's crew will dial back on. Silence? Silence, how have things been? Thank you for your work in the field. We've been treating Ifrit per the program laid out, following yours and we've been treating Ifrit per the program laid out, following yours and Director Parvis's deliberations. Ifrit, have you been well? I'm pretty good. I toughed it out when my treatment hurt, and I didn't burn anything. I only burnt a tiny little bit. She looks so tired. Oh, there's 0% chance. But I held on as hard as I could. I haven't made any more trouble. You've done very well. You definitely earned some candy. Aw. Look at Silence's 1,000-yard stare. It's the orange flavor. Do you like orange candy, Saria? I've never tried it before. I usually don't eat candy. Ah, cute. Is it good? It is. Okay, next time we can try strawberry. It's my #1 favorite flavor. Strawberry is pretty good. Orange is pretty bad. Is that the first time you have candy you get orange? That sucks. Saria's life is terrible. I feel so bad for her. That was really cute though. How do you break a hard candy in half? Crazy hard, crazy strong teeth. Takes every opportunity to poke holes in ideas, particularly from the doctor. Gives Amia reality checks on her ideas constantly, but still gives it her all, even though she expects the worst. Probably because someone did hurt her deeply enough to always expect the worst and not feel hurt that way again. Oof. Oof. Any strawberry enjoyers in chat? Me. I like strawberry. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, it makes sense. It's dark, but it makes sense. All right. You were gone for ages. Sorry, you'll come see me from now on, right? Sorry, I'll have to miss next time too. I still have work outside. Oh, outside, huh? That's nice. I haven't been outside in forever. This is where they have their little date. Silence. Would Ifrit be allowed an excursion outside of HQ? Well, outside's probably off limits, but the garden in HQ's main building should be fine. What was this guy's name? Albert? Albert, the only good goat person in this story right now. Debatably only good goat in this entire game. Will that do? Wow. Oh, cute. Even though Silence is super pissed right now, it is cute. Ifrit, don't run too fast. Your body's still fatigued. Silence, come here. Look. The flower's real pretty. She put it in her hair. Oh! It suits you well, Ifrit. Saria, come on over here. You put one on too. Who's saying this? I'll be fine. Ifrit. Wow. Saria's so pretty, right? Silence. She doesn't even say yes. She's just Also, look at her trying to maintain her composure. Can I go over there? Go ahead, don't run too far. Slow down. Look, she turned into a stick figure. Hitting the frown so hard she wants to smile. She's trying so hard to not act cute and kawaii desu. But she is kawaii desu. Exposed to one molecule of girliness. She's wearing a skirt, a dress though. Look, she likes it. Director Saria, there's some things I'd like to ask you. What is it? What is this about? You said last time that Ifrit caused the accident at the Hayden lab. Why was she there in the lab? What has she been through? I can't divulge those particulars at present. So the truth of the incident hasn't been reported up to this point, because it's been classified, hasn't it? Yes, and what you already know must be kept confidential too. There are many factors at play. You're better off remaining unaware. It's for your own good. Silence is looking for validation here. She's wearing a suit earlier. She was, and she looked great. Gay as hell. Ifrit's treatment has reached a bottleneck. The rise in treatment effectiveness is becoming ambiguous, but it's more than that. It's putting her through tremendous pain as well. I'd like for the Chimera treatment to end. Have you discussed this with Director Parvis? He won't agree to stop the course. Last time I met with Control, she also explicitly opposed suspending treatment. The Chimera treatment undeniably saved Ifrit's life after all, and that only strengthens Director Parvis's grounds for persisting with the program. Besides, I did reach a consensus with Director Parvis and Control in that meeting. The treatment would continue as long as safety was guaranteed. This consensus you mentioned, does it include how to respond to Ifrit losing arts control? Did Director Parvis say something to you? It's my work responsibility. I'm obliged to protect RHINE Lab, but that mention was only of a hypothetical worst case sense. You shouldn't let it weigh on you. At that moment, Silence was probably going, she doesn't want me to know. Parvis must be right. Bro, I think literally the fact that he was her college professor is like the worst possible situation for this, because he has so much like brownie points already. Like the amount of brownie points he has by this and like getting her the job and everything means he's like walking on water, and meanwhile like Saria is just an easy scapegoat. So tons of trust over exactly. It's not fair. Protecting RHINE Lab. Then who will protect Ifrit? Of course I don't want Ifrit to come to harm. That's exactly why we have to proceed cautiously. Everything we're doing serves to protect Ifrit. Ooh. Silence. Just say it. Just say it. People gotta work on their communication skills, okay? To bring up the weapon. Bring up the weapon, and Saria will be like, what weapon? And then they'll be like, fuck you, Parvis. And then they go beat his ass together and then kiss. But she's not going to say that, and she's going to assume the worst, and then they're going to get a divorce. What if we come to that worst case scenario? It's a frightening supposition. I've never heard like suppose used in that word, but I get used in that form, but I guess it makes sense. Shouldn't be predicating anything on this, Silence. All I can say is we must do absolutely everything to prevent it from happening. Yeah, sorry, you're not really imposing a lot of trust here, unfortunately. You're right. I should exhaust every possibility. Supposition. Supposition. Something. No, right. Like I knew what it meant, but I was like, huh, I don't think I've actually like heard that word used like that, you know? Star's too straight of a shooter to sugarcoat it properly. It's just communication issues. It's just like so many. I mean, listen, you could probably chop up so many problems in this game to communication issues one way or another. Most problems in a lot of things, in any sort of relationship, actually, is generally what it is. Silence, come here. There's super pretty flowers that away. We should be getting back now, Ifrit. Oh. Then can you take me here again sometime? Yes, we will. Great. Ifrit, I promise I'll do everything I can. Look at her. She's like locked in. Hard ass versus nice old grandpa. In her eyes, maybe. In our eyes, we're like, fuck this fucking old guy. Gig mother, you know?
Can I go to toilet, please? I asked teacher.
Exactly.
Fuck you, said my teacher, whose was actually the fuck you guy.
Put his ass in a 2-star retirement home. Incredible. Send him to the 2-star. Truly the worst fate someone can receive. Imagine how disrespectful it would be if there was an NPC that you really wanted to be a playable character and they made him a 2-star. I think that's the worst possible solution. At least 1-stars have like a little bit of versatility because they won't take like a deployment slot and stuff like that. Like a 2-star is probably the worst fate someone could get. That's what you should do. No more like, I hope, you know, like no more like generic insults. Even like no more like I hope your pillow is warm on both sides and things like that. Say I hope your favorite NPC becomes a 2-star. Yeah. Durin, Destroyer of Worlds. When was the last time you deployed Durin, punk? I at least deployed 12F for a little while. Haven't in a minute, but I did. I did early on. He had a harem. He was loving life. That was the best time at his job. Ho stole 12's harem is exactly. Ho is the main man now. And Logos is a part of the harem. IS3 run +1 hope cost to 3-star is a crime. Yeah, it's messed up. Was that one of the conditions or something? Get Thermex. See, robots are cool. If your fave character dies, the Lancet too. Damn. Yo, Lancet made an appearance in this manga. That was cool. Who's talking? Hope your favorite NPC reappears in another story where they get character assassinated and becomes the boss of the event, so you have to farm them for blue gel. Oh! Oh! Let's just say it's silent. Your conjecture is theoretically a feasible one. With doses raised to 0.3 mg, said drugs can even induce a suspended animation by drastically slowing heart rate and respiration. Defense has employed it before. Albert, Lemmy, I have something I'd like to ask your help with. Yo, the real ones. Oh, she's thinking back to... Sorry. Oh, that's right. Sorry I said that. Okay. So... All right, hold on. So... Silence is locking in. Do I have good music for locking in? Was this music good or was this good enough? I did get this one downloaded, I guess. Lock in. I want to smuggle Ifrit out of RHINE Lab. Oh shit! Locking in to the bedroom. Yo, that's where Silence is taking Saria. I know this is an irrational request, and you may suffer for it, but I really can't do this alone. Of course, if you're unwilling, what's the plan? Yeah! Let's go! Albert goated. Are you? We aren't blind to everything about this is wrong. Whatever commitment Director Parvis made to Leon's people, they're basically demons. It's clear at this point we're using Ifrit for illegal human experimentation. We can't stomach this, and it's been killing us how powerless we are. And if you have any idea, Dr. Silence, we'll do whatever we can to help. Put Ifrit into suspended animation, and then transport her as a corpse out of RHINE Lab. Security code is strict. This is the only channel we have that could possibly succeed. Got it. Albert, can you do anything on the Moag's end? If we can't move Ifrit out of time, she'll be autopsied. Don't worry. More guys have a pretty filthy history with illegal corpse sales. What? Bro, Albert's the GOAT. Holy shit. I gotta see this guy in game. Get me Albert, new 4-star medic. Or something, I don't know. You see, we need to be a medic. Give him 4-star anything. Get my man out here. He's blackmailing morticians. Look at this guy. I'll make them an offer they can't refuse. But he also has cute freckles. I kind of like him. What about the suspended animation drug? I can't recall anything like that myself. I have a rough direction, but I'll still need more precise data. So, Director Saria, she almost first named her. RHINE Lab medic spam, you're right. We should give him a different role. Director Saria has mentioned defense employing a specialized drug that affects suspended animation, which means RHINE Lab must hold data on said class of pharmaceuticals. I have a friend I can count on in the data center. I'll ask her to look for me. Oh, is she rizzing her up? Yo, she picnicked her. Oh my god. The girlfriends. Nice job. Better not be a guard. I got enough of those. Imagine. What role? Make him a 4-star alchemist. Make him a 4-star alchemist. Amazing. This is it. Thank you, Lemmy. Enough for a full team plus support. Damn, there's that many 4-star guards. What? We consider Mansfield Break lobby music. I don't even think I've heard it. I don't think I've heard it. Bet. This is pretty good. I like it. I fuck with it. Pretty appropriate too, actually. This is a good lock-in music. Nice choice. Nice choice. Clap for vodka. Good BGM choice. Depresso looking raccoon. One day I'll learn about her. Probably not. Oh, maybe today. I don't know if we'll get a chance to start it. Come to think of it, why don't you ask Director Saria for help? I'm sure she could. No. There are a lot of complex moving parts here. I'm afraid Dr. Saria is implicated. We can't willingly walk into that trap. Last up is the ingredients for the formulating the drug. I took a look and saw some were prohibited. Civilian routes might be difficult. That's all right. Hey, injections in 2 days. Prep fast. Oh, this punk. Leon and his cohort are terrible with formulations. They still have me prepare every one of Ifrit's injections, and I've taken those opportunities to procure what ingredients I need from RHINE Lab internal. So she thinks Leon's prep standards suck? Sounds like an overachiever, humble brag, huh? Look at them. Look at them. Yeah, I love the way I love some of the little like side scenes here. It has that just like silly anime moment charm where like characters go low res to like make a funny face. She keeps calling a nerd. Good, she is. I called her one right away. Then we just mix the finished drug in the injection compounds? No, Leon will expect the dose, and the injector will detect any abnormalities. We need some other way to administer it to Ifrit. What are you doing? Yo, we need to cook. It's time to cook. Oh, was Silence also the type to ask for extra homework? Yeah, exactly. Wasn't it by them too? It's funny because that's like friendly ball busting. They weren't straight up mean like Leon. Also, I hate that there's a character named Leon that's an asshole. Because now my mind goes to Leon Kennedy, and Leon Kennedy's a sexy twink. Actually, I guess he's more twunk, but still. What's she doing? It's time to cook. What are we cooking? It's time. The experiment is a go. Silence, now's your chance. Silence, are you allowed to treat me now? Shh. The like sad eyebrows. She's like, this is kind of crazy. All right, hold on. So she's basically like temporarily killing her. She's flatlining her so she gets sent to the morgue and then they sneak her out. Jesus Christ. What about Saria? Is she coming? Saria's... She said, didn't she? She can't come this time. Oh. Right, I bought you some candy. It's strawberry, your favorite. Not the strawberry candy. Oh, yeah, have it now. It'll make the treatment hurt less. Gotcha. Silence, the director's team is here. Got it. Okay, I'm heading out. Yep. Oh yeah, Silence. Tell Sari to come back and see me soon, okay? I've got a present for her. Sure. They gave her drug candy. They laced her candy. They laced the strawberry flavored candy. She's never gonna like strawberry again. She fucking died to it. Oh my god. Oh my god. She got drugged. She got roofied, kinda, in a sense. This menacing prick. All divisions to your places. The test is about to commence. Professor. Silence, there you are. Have you made up your minds? I don't have a choice, do I? Besides, I've already done so much. I wouldn't want to miss this moment. To our places, Silence. Ooh, look at her. Look at her, like, dead-eye stare. Hell yeah. It's some, like, Satoru Gojo type stuff. Ifrit, you're so strong. Keep it up. Starting injection. Vital signs normal. Hold on. She like seizing already at 3%? Oh geez. Fire control system's normal. Look at, she lit up the place. Holy crap. Is this gonna be the cause of the explosion? Is this like jailbreak attempt? Look at him. He's Monka-essing. Now's about time. Dude, look. This is like some Conjuring type shit. Director, sudden dramatic drop in subject's vital signs. All divisions, inspect and troubleshoot. No abnormalities in injection compound. No abnormalities in major organ function. No acute complications. No abnormalities in real-time blood monitoring. Epinephrine ineffective. Pulse and BP still dropping. Damn it. Where the hell is the problem? I think he... Look, he immediately clocked her. Look. Look at his eyes. Entropics ineffective. The subject's about to die. Subject pulse is stopped. Suspend testing. Resuscitate the subject. Success. Pulse. We have a pulse. What? It didn't work? What's happening? What is happening? Yo, look at her face. Look at her face. She's scary. She's scary. Subject heart rate has hit 240 BPM. It went from 0 to 240? Oh god, she is about to blow. Oh, Leon's in there? Good. Leon, get out of there. Finally, some good food? $240 BPM. That's some hypercore EDM shit. No, hold on. Where's the image? Shit. Where? Oh, hold on. Is it this one? No, that's my cat eating salami. Where the fuck is it? Hold on. I know I still have it somewhere. I know what image it's gonna be. I can't find it. I gotta name my shit. Is it this one? The salami cat jump scare. Holy shit, what just happened? I should really, I gotta rename that. I'm gonna, what do I even call this? I'll just call it Dinosaur. Or like Dinosore. Yeah, close. I did that. That's my joke. I did it first. Oh wait, hold on. Yours is way better. No, yours is way better. Hold on. Yeah, that one's better. You know one thing that I found out, or that I recently learned how to do is there's a way that you can set up like react things based on things that are sent in chat. So like you could say like I think the one that I saw was like lizard, and the little like sound effect is like lizard will play anytime someone says lizard in chat. So if you guys have any ideas for either things that could be said or little things that could pop up on screen, I'm not opposed to making some absolute disasters happen. I'll make your dreams a reality, whether it's dinosaur and this pops up for a second or what. Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry. This is Cora home run. Wait, but we have the home run meter. We can't take away that. That one I think is the only one off limits. That's the only one off limits. Anyway, I absolutely ruined the immersion of this scene. I'm so sorry. What was it before home run? It was just the yippee. Dude, did Mika made? Yeah, Mika made yippee meter. Mika makes all the commands besides like the two that I made. Yeah, so it's originally like yippee, you know, that one, that sound. So anyway, Leon's dead. Good. I'm not at the climax of the, yeah, no, I know. Sorry, it was like the worst time. I'm so sorry. Would you have it any other way though? I mean, the dinosaur is it's too good. Oh, she got knocked down. Everyone else okay? Leon died though. Look at his face. What the fuck? What the hell is that? What did happen to her? Look at the face in the fire. Holy shit. Is that the Diablo? She's got that dog in her. Lab integrity damaged. All employees evacuate immediately. Lab integrity damaged. All employees evacuate immediately. Lab integrity damaged. All employees evacuate immediately. Silence. Move it. Move it. She's doing like some 11 Stranger Things type shit. Don't blue ball me again and bring me back to the modern. I don't care about the modern time right now. Sorry, Denia. I want to know what happened to. I want to know what happened to Ifrit. Oh my god. Who's this? Warfare? Don't blame yourself, Dr. Silence. Dari was in no condition to operate. You did everything you could. Jesus Christ! Pulse and BP steadily dropping. Halt the Chimera procedure. Begin CPR. Let's shift from treatment to palliative care. We'll at least make things a little easier for her. I'm gonna save you. I'll find a way. Poor Ifrit, man. What the? If it's okay, I mean, she's a 6-star op currently. I mean, I know she's okay, but like still. And now Ifrit's in silent shoes. I know the similarities are so good, or the parallels rather. But the problem is breaking her out isn't going to do anything. Yeah, they're so good between the two time frames, but then also even during some of them, like the parallels of like Denia acting like Ifrit, and stuff like that. It's so good. I can't do a single thing yet again. Not for Ifrit, not for Daria. Dr. Silence. Whether for Ifrit or for Daria, you have done many things only you could accomplish. There is no one at present who can provide Daria effective treatment. This is not your fault. And high key, besides Albert, I think Talopsis might be MVP, man. Talopsis continuing to carry. Dr. Silence, please report to the ICU immediately. What happened? Daria's missing. And then Ifrit, I just said breaking her out isn't going to do anything. Oh my god. Finally, Talopsis justice. I never hated Talopsis, bro. How many? We have 4 more. Jesus Christ. All right, let's swap music. We're going to, what do we got? What is this one called? All Good Things. Oh, perfect. Let me get some happy music. Then you despawned. No, Joyce's attendance program cannot be terminated until Dr. Silence ceases working. Man, that was good. And then when she opened the door for Saria and like coordinated the meetup for Ifrit, oh, she's so good. Colopsis goaded. What is this like thing? The hand? Interesting. I'm very torn on what's her name though? Control. What's your government name? What's her government name? Kristen. Thank you. I'm torn on her. I don't know how to feel. I like young Kristen, full of youth, fruity as hell, wanting to make out with her girlfriend Saria all the time. And now old Kristen's just like, meh. Saria, go sleep on the couch. Oh, you got pizza again? Really? I wanted Thai food. See? Crazy. What is this? Is this modern time? Yes, okay. Ifrit queried a terminal 3 hours ago for maps of the surrounding area, but didn't leave any concrete search terms. They left the ward roughly 2 hours ago and exited Rhodes Island through a maintenance passage. She's got her on her shoulders. Where are these kids going? Dr. Silence, has Ifrit mentioned anything recently? What are you looking for, Ifrit? Just our luck. It's an uninhabited desert. We don't even have any locals to ask. Desert? Ah. The oasis. No! What the fuck, man? I'm changing the music. I'm changing the music. No. Oh.
We'll be at the Sprite of the lake's place in just a sec. Hut. It's okay. I bet the lake water's real cool. The Sprite of the lake can cure you. I know it. Just hang in there a little longer.
Oasis? It was in the fairy tale Ifrit read to Daria. Please search for any oasis in the vicinity. There's approximately 12 There's one approximately 12 kilometers out, but it's not along Rhodes' route. Is there a lake? There is. That's where they've gone. Colopsis, you stay here to provide backup. The rest of you prepare and search for Ifrit and Daria with me. Have the mobile team ready to craft. We depart in 15 minutes. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Echo, what's going on? Welcome in, Raiders. 07, what's going on? Welcome in. How's it going, you guys? If you guys are new here, my name is Benny. We're a silly pink hair Prince Boy on the internet. We are currently on our RHINE Lab arc. Let me get out of black and white mode. I forgot I still had that up. Hold on. Is it, no, it was this one. There we go. There we go. I fixed it. There you go. What's going on, Echo? How's it going? I hope you had an awesome stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Reader time. Yes, we are reading the RHINE Lab manga right now. It is dark and depressing, as most of the other stories are. I hope you guys had an awesome stream. Welcome in, Echo. How's it going? Master Maverick, how's it going? I like your name. Welcome in, welcome in. I am really torn on RHINE Lab so far. I want to like it, but it's heart-wrenching, and I'm getting depressed just learning more about these characters. But I mean, I think that just means it's good. So our plan after this is we're gonna jump into like Mansfield Break and Dorothy and then Lone Trail. Eventually, that's the ultimate goal. The goal over here is to catch up on Lone Trail before chapter 15 comes out. So we got a lot of reading to do. But welcome in. We do a lot of story reading here. I'm not that good at the gameplay like Echo is. I can't even figure out stages with maxed out characters. So is that a read? You make it up for me, and since I can't play the game, you make it up for me. We make a great team. Here we go. Shake my hand. but thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. If you got to do any sort of post-game activities, whether that's lurking, kicking your feet up, relaxing, grabbing a snack, grabbing a drink, you take care of yourself. That is most important. You already read the vignette yet? Yes, we did. What did we do? The Telopsis one, and we did the who's the other one? It wasn't Silence. Did Saria have one? Now I'm blanking. What's on the spreadsheet? After class homework and Polaris. Oh, it was Magellan. Yeah. The Maggie Santala one. Yeah. So I'm like fairly new-ish to the, I don't know. Can I even consider myself new to the game anymore? I'd like to still think I'm new, but I've been playing for a little over a year now. Actually closing in on 2. Holy crap. I've been playing for almost 2 years. What the That's crazy. Okay, well, I guess I'm not new anymore. Oh man. Oh man, that was my cop out answer. I used to say it's okay, I don't need to be good at the game. I haven't been playing that long. I'm almost at 2 years. Yeah. Started in November, right? Hold on, you can see this, right? Where is it? Profile. Where do you see this? Yeah, November of 23. So closing in on 2 years. Damn, I'm on status. Oh no. Not a veteran, but I'm not new. Sufficiently mediocre. I'll take that. You beat any 3. That's how you graduate from being a newbie, and I don't do the weekly ones. Where is the time going? That's crazy. I'll still consider myself a new player. Thank you for the happy 2 years. To many more. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting more story. I want more Delphine and Swire content, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Sweet stories in another 2. Bro, I don't know. We'll never get to those at this rate. More like 5. Hey, we're caught up on the main story. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. I'll take that. Bro, what a random ass group of characters. And anyone who's good at the game who looks at my top characters is probably like, what the is going on here? But I have fun, and that's what's important. And sometimes I get a little frustrated if I don't do good, but it's my own fault, so I don't care anymore. So yeah, the permanent ones. So I had finally beaten that one on stream, which felt good. But yeah, like I said, sorry, Echo and anyone hopping in from the raid, if you guys got to do any sort of post-stream activities, whether that's lurking, kicking your feet up, relaxing, grabbing a snack, grabbing a drink, you take care of yourself. That is most important. If you want to hang around, we are closing in, I think, on the end of the manga. We have like 3 more chapters to go, I think. 3 or 4 more. It's not too much. We're over the halfway point. So if you want to shed some tears with us, you're in the right place. Most of my top aren't even used properly, man. I can't. Yeah, I'm just out here. I just mess around and have fun. But that's what it's there for. That's why there's all the characters, right? All right, black to back and white. Back to black and white. So Ifrit just dragged Denia out. They ran out. They're going to the Oasis. Did I ever tell you guys about this place? It's closed down, but there's this place by me called like Oasis Club or something. It was the most ratchet ass old nasty building that was like super small, and it was at the corner of an intersection, and it smelled like cigarettes because it was like the only place that you could smoke inside. But for some reason, everyone in my town would always go there before Thanksgiving. So every year before Thanksgiving, I have to go to this nasty, ratchet old place. Like literally like the walls and floor were the same velvet material. And like the bar was like in the ground. Like you had to take steps down to the bar. Like you were standing above where the bartender was. It was the most despicable place in the world. I cannot believe it lasted as long as it did. But it closed. Sounds like some 50s cigar smoke place for dudes in suits and bowler hats. They had the audacity to charge me a $5 cover to get in. to that. It was crazy. Also, they were cash only, and the ATMs ran out of money. It was the most miserable. It's the most miserable experience in the world. It's just like, it's like, think of like the most broke college kids in the world all trying to like pool their money together to get like 2 cocktails because no one has cash and the ATMs ran out of money, and it's right before Thanksgiving. Update on your text. Thank you. Thank you, Fergor. Sounds like something out of a Leisure Suit Larry game. What is that? I've never heard of that. What is this? What is this Toad? Who is this guy? This guy looks like a wannabe Tony Soprano, but he's like stuck in 2D. Incredible. We're on 8? I think you're lying to me. Oh, it's chapter 9, so it's episode 8. You're right. Okay, you didn't lie to me. Thank you. I didn't update it at all. Thanks, dog. All right. Have the mobile team ready the craft. We depart in 15 minutes. Yes, ma'am. Hold it. We're only searching for 2 children. That doesn't call for your involvement, Saria. Hey! Lines for gameplay mechanics. Fair enough. Very well. But I'll send a mobile team with you anyhow. Needleflies habitate near the desert oasis, and Daria's in a highly unstable condition. She could lose control of her art at any moment. I need details on this divorce. I keep having theories, but my theories never come true. Yet. I don't know. There's still time. Hey, look, they're on a date. Hey, who's that? Is that Kristen? Yo, this low-key, she low-key looks like Teresa right here. I don't know if it's because of the black and white or like the thing in her hair or what, but she kind of is giving Teresa vibes right there. Who's this? Moo? We like flounder for 2 weeks, unable to connect with them, and it turns out we have to wait for them to invite us. Like these are some real mysterious customers. Didn't you say you could put me in touch? My guy heard director Sorry and Mule Seas wanted in. Instantly declined. Damn. The way she's placed in the frame? Absolutely. I mean, like, and the fact it's black and white. If there's any color, it wouldn't be it. But no horns, but she does have a similar flaring out of her hair, right? Like, it's just like the hair and like the coat and just like the walking this way. Like Teresa had a lot of scenes where, or like CGs where you saw her like walking away. Said if you want to meet, gotta wait for their invite. Still, his guy managed to render us untraceable. There's no slouch at all. I bet it's how scary you are. Like you defensies have real prestige outside. Like, you know, it's RHINE Lab that holds prestige. Our fighting name has steadily turned into infamy, though. Oh. Engrossed in her own research, Kristen maintains no real oversight of RHINE Lab, tacitly permitting each section to act near independently. So what is she still researching the stars? Like she was when she was an innocent youth? Is that what she was doing? Don't say. But also for anyone who's here, I ask a lot of rhetorical questions. Is that really what she locked in on all this time? The departments are now riddled with profit chasers and experimental theorists whose limits are steadily vanishing. It's reaching the point of infighting. It's only a matter of time before the scandals get out of hand. Like structurals, Harvest. He's the one who worries me the most. Because of like how ultra purified his personality feels. His sheer unadulterated scientific... Oh no, this is sorry. Because of how ultra purified his personality... I don't know, bro. They gotta put like little faces on these. Every time I keep getting mixed up. I only ominously smile always. His sheer unadulterated scientific temperaments likely abides no moral code. His treatment of Aphrid, for example. Like, you're worried about that? You mean you mention it to Silence? No, I don't have enough proof yet. But should my concerns be founded, then she's likely trapped herself in a vortex she never even sensed. You guys need to communicate! Stop acting independently! Shit. Oh, you can use your keyboard for this? I just accidentally pressed a key on my keyboard and I scrolled. I was like, oh. Harvest is not a man Silence can handle. The more she knows, the riskier her situation gets. But like, she still got you, right? Running out of things I can do. Yeah, you've got it tough. Like, I mean, the most I can do is look after myself. And like, if I like really can't, then like, at least I've got a good resume. All right, she's such a vibe. All right, so when is it that you guys will be able to tell me which characters that you think that I was going to like in this? But is it going to be after the entire arc is over that you'll be like, oh yeah, I thought you'd like X character? I can do adult responsibilities. Enjoy your adult responsibilities to the best of your ability. Thank you again for the support and raid, Echo. I really appreciate it. It was nice chatting with you. We'll see you next time. Take care. Or do I get to know? Do I get to get a hint after the manga? I'm fine either way, but I will want to know. End of the arc. Oh man. All right. I'll be interested to see how it develops then. That's fair enough. Hang on a second. Let's take care of something really quick. Okay. Anyway, I don't know who's in the lead right now. I want to say Ifrit, but Mumu's great, and Talopsis is also good. Saria, I mean, Saria's great too. Silence, I think, while I like Silence, I feel like she's gonna suffer like main character syndrome or like protagonist, where it's like, yeah, she's a good character, but like for some reason for me, whenever the story focuses on like certain characters, especially in like animes, I end up liking side characters a lot more. Because it's like when they get a chance to shine, I feel like it means more than when the protagonist gets screen time, right? So like I feel like Silence has kind of assumed the role as the main character and Saria is kind of the number two. But I don't know. I'm afraid you're out of luck there. Don't forget they declined on both my name and yours. Huh? Like I'm just some poor little baby looking to survive here. So poor as to become Control's right hand. She called herself, she literally said, I'm baby. Is that why you won't trust me? No, it's irrelevant. If you do attempt anything funny, I will bury you somewhere no one will ever find you. I'm joking. Like, no, you aren't. You were like super duper unjoking just now. I'm joking. My ass. I want that in writing. Old Town Tri-Mounds. Look at Detective Saria, bro. Saria's got the second best fits behind Calcit. The second best fits that'll never be skins. It's not fair. What we were deprived of. They should be the place. The letter says to wait. Oh no, is Mumu talking? Like, this should be the place. The letter says to wait for our liaison here, and then they'll like give the specific address for our meeting. Beep. Sorry, you all right, lady? Like, I'm fine. Just don't run into the road, okay? It's dangerous. Yeah, got it. You're really pretty. Miss, you're really pretty. Oh gosh, like you kids know a fine word or two. Like go on, back to playtime. See ya, miss. See you, Miss Ulysses. Like, you didn't say my name earlier, did you? She wearing Converse? Daily 1984. Fuck ass little gremlin going after getting complimented by literal children. Stop. I would say the same thing. If a little kid called me pretty. Is that chat? Is this Riz? Anyway, I like Moo. She's funny. What? Like, what the heck are you? What did she just do? Did they put that on her? What is this? I mean, I guess that works. 18 Blue Water Street. All right, to Blue Water Street. Now we get an apple. 86 Beale Street. Beale Street. Homeless man has 7 Stone Lane written on it. Stone Lane. A rose has 12 Moon Lane written on it. What the hell kind of scavenger hunt is this? Okay, Himidanchi. Shut up! Shut up! Dude, I got called that by Nana, and I don't know if it's a compliment, and You want to know the worst part about it? You want to know the worst part about this is you want to know what show I started earlier today? You want to fucking know what show I started earlier today? I started watching Citrus earlier today, and I don't know if I like it because I'm interested in it, but I don't know if I fuck with it yet. It's kind of weird so far. Of course, yeah. Okay, I get it. Okay, but I might watch this for a while. Like, this has to be it, right? The Black Beat Bar. You have business with someone? Guests of the Tin Man. Did Sarah say that? Wait, the Tin Man? Wait, the Tin Man? Like, did you just say Tin Man like that? Tin Man? The Tin Man? In lore? The hell? Bro was unaware as hell. I saw him in an IS-5 ending, but I didn't know what was going on. Welcome. Welcome, both of you. Bring yourselves in. Oh, whoops, hold on. That didn't work. Welcome. Welcome, both of you. Bring yourselves in. How does he drink coffee? Or is that oil? Ah, great, guys. We got f***ing Clankers and Arknights now. Insane. Just kidding. I kind of fuck with the Tin Man. He's dripped out. I remember when he was a IS-2 and 3 encounter. Now he's playable. Can you believe it? Make a veil, please. It's fine to meet you. You could call me the Tin Man. Like, I never imagined we'd find the great detective Tin Man. Like, seriously, you're cautious. We had to tore like half a Trimounts. I'm flattered. I pale, really, before you two. Sir, I'm aware of your fame as an investigator, but I imagine that's not the capacity in which you're meeting with us. Clank, clank, clack. What do you mean? Not only playable, but also free because they hate money. Good, I'll take it. Give us good free characters. Listen. You could listen. Welfare Knights is honestly probably pretty solid. If you say anyone in Red Certs is considered welfare, and then anyone from main story is considered welfare, you get the IS-5, the IS characters. You have a good team. Mainly because Delphine's on there, but you know what I mean, bro. Oh shit! Did I do my Girls Frontline dailies? I don't know. I'll do them before bed if I didn't. Madam, sorry, your purpose here is Hayden Pharmaceuticals, correct? Correct. Tell me, what is it you're after, perhaps? He talks so robot-like. How we're picking up value with elemental injury everywhere. Oh, is she getting better? Does she have... Wait, is her talent, like, do more damage when people have elemental injury? Welfare doesn't count story characters, Red Certs, Amio, nor Texas. Well, screw their rules! Why would... What do you mean? If there's a character that you get not from gacha, I think that's what I consider it. Self heals elemental injury per hit. Oh, yeah, that is good then. The Uma Musume global reference doc, there's a lot to read. Don't honestly, dude, don't get like too overwhelmed by it. Like the best thing is to just like start to poke around, figure out the general flow of the career, and then start to like focus on the same support cards and learn the interactions, and then you can start to min-max a little more from there. His voice is like exactly what you think of in a 40s noir detective. They understood the assignment. Good. Excluding Amiya. That's not fair. I say, yeah, in my world, welfare knights is anyone that you don't get from gotcha or recruitment, I'll say. Gotcha or recruitment. Why don't respect official niche rules? I feel like niche is inherently not like shouldn't be a set thing. Or I don't know. It's not like a Nuzlocke rule or something. I don't know. So. Cesaria. In our investigations, we learned your organization had them marked prior to the incident, in which case you must have some knowledge. We hope to obtain evidence sufficient to charge them, as well as the identities of those back in Hayden Farm.
Allow me to be frank. Your arrival has me befuddled.
He kind of looks like oops, sorry. His face kind of looks like a frog almost. Pardon?
When I first received contact from you, I assumed you were coming to shut us up to conceal any illegal human experimentation at Hayden 1. You did close the case as an accident, after all.
Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. For a second. No, you misunderstood. RHINE Lab certainly has concealed some evidence in the interests of many, but unlawful human experimentation is not precedented there. It cannot be tolerated, and we have not given up on uncovering the truth.
Well said. But why would I hand what intel we've painstakingly gathered over to you?
Sir, it's been months since the Hayden Pharmaceuticals incident, months in which you haven't taken any action. I imagine there's something impeding your end, too. From the standpoint of halting illegal experimentation, our goals are aligned. I imagine gaining assistance from RHINE Lab will benefit your side in turn. Why would you want to meet with us otherwise? The negotiations! Nice job. I saw a cricket instead of a frog. A cricket. You know, I see it. I see it. He does look very Jiminy Cricket coded in the lower left there.
How have you dealt with the test subject you retrieved?
She's like getting treatment. Sarah sees her pretty often. Like, I only met her once. She was already up and at him by then.
The subject is still alive?
She is.
Is mint still the subject's favorite flavor of snack?
Her favorite strawberry. Also, her name is Ifrit. Yo, look, the text got bold. That means she locked in. So he doesn't call her the subject anymore. Also, my panic when I just saw mint mentioned, I was like, mint! Mint! I saw rare mint art on the timeline today. I sent it in Discord. I always start worrying about the rules on niches when you start posting scores / videos of them. Honestly, even then, I feel like if you're limiting the team that you're doing, as long as you list what you know your metrics are in like the description or something, it should matter. I think the only time that it should matter is if you're doing a competition and there's any sort of like vagueness. That's why you need to be like, okay, so if we're doing welfare knights, who does that include? Like we're like, all right, yeah, we can only beat this IS with welfare knights, you know, like, so who can we choose? Min screen time when? That's what I'm saying. I don't know what arc rec is though, unfortunately. What's with all the clitter clatter? The clank clank tap tap slide slide. Are you willing to talk to us now? Look, you got the binder.
This is what you've been after, Madam Saria. I would like to warn you, this is an exceptionally thorny case. The countless agonizing lessons I've learned in my long time have taught me for that something to be so thoroughly hidden, it has to be a matter beyond pardon and atrocity. It implicates many a person or organization that would seek to trouble you or I. Believe me, proceeding from here will be exceptionally difficult.
Damn. Kind of legit though. I can't even lie. Project Diabolic.
Do you know of the Diablo?
Like, it's a race that's gone extinct, like an ancient but powerful offshoot of the Sarkaz.
Of which the most powerful was the Diablo of the royal court, who went missing.
Ooh. I don't know if I knew that part of the lore.
The legends brim with accounts of their paranormal, formidable strength, enough to make many drool with its expectation. So some have collected the surviving crystals from their remains, which have been termed diabolic shards.
Like, wait, those exist for real?
They do, and may I mention, a portion have circulated into the hands of some very powerful people. The CU Department of Defense. And this is why your progress will be so fraught. The DoD wants specialized organizations researching these shards in an attempt to rediscover that lost power for military application. Should this research succeed, the power they obtain may well shatter the current strategic balance between the nations. What is this small asset?
What is the smallest text?
The remains of our people should not suffer such blasphemy.
Like, what did you say?
Nothing.
I know he has ties to Sarkaz, but what? What? They can't just drop stuff like that in this. That's fucked up, man. They can't do that. That's not allowed. They shouldn't be able to. That's messed up. That's crazy. So he can't, he must not be like the Diablo, but is he like part? Oops, all connections, the Arknights special. Oh my god. Years ago? I know, but still, it's crazy. Sir, what is the stand-in of the organization that backs you?
You'll be no stranger. The Mainlander Historical Society is my allegiance.
Huh? Like, you call yourselves an academic research organization, so that was just... Like, okay. Looks like those rumors about the Mainlander Foundation held a grain of truth then. Who's saying this? Zarya? Back on topic. So Hayden Pharmaceuticals was one of those asked? Who's even... I'll just assume it's this Tin Man.
We believed so too at first, but found it very strange that the DoD would employ such a minor firm in such a critical and challenging project. You see, in order to implant the diabolic shards in test subjects and spur them to fuse, they've adopted a technique akin to the chimera treatment in their experiments. I imagine you know the difficulty of such a technique better than I, given one of this project's ultimate aims is to create soldiers imbued with super strength originating arts. The experiment is conducted on the human body right from the outset.
The chimera, huh? We can attempt the chimera treatment. Fucker. Pink Knights players beating each other to death to see if Passenger counts. Oh my god. Bunny Knights does that. They use Sora because in her E2 she's got bunny ears. Oh my god. Passenger's pretty heavy on the orange even with E2. I always kind of thought he was pink hair, honestly. Skins what causes the arguments. Listen, Armpits Knights, listen, as an Armpits Knights player, skins matter, okay? Skins and E1 versus E2 matters. You can lose or gain eligibility based on the skin that you equipped. So.
We exhausted every resource we had and never grasped even a shred of intel on any of this. What would explain it if your people have even higher clearance? That's not so pressing. Let's focus on the intelligence itself.
Sometimes I think I might be saying the wrong person talking, but whatever. What matters is the end goal here. Whatever they leave with. Aiden had no ability to conduct this manner of experiment.
Correct. Aiden didn't even have the authority to handle diabolic shards, only to conduct some early stage tests.
There must have been a large-scale contractor with profound technological strength middleman in this.
I think You may already know the answer.
Kirsten. Who the fuck's Kirsten? Is this a is it Kirsten or Kristen? Kristen, before they fix the typo. Okay. That's what I figured, but I was like, wait a second.
RHINE Lab received the order, but clearly didn't want their hands dirty, so maneuvering via a complex series of ownership arrangements puppeted Hayden Pharmaceuticals. Trust RHINE to pull off such a method. They managed to blind practically every outsider to their machinations. At the same time, beyond human experimentation, they carried out plenty of peripheral work to prepare for when they take up the diabolic shards. This includes drug and arms development, a portion of the files which even carry your signature.
That's the one that they showed. That's the one that they showed Silence. She's been Kirsten throughout the entire manga. Did I just misread the first one and then they immediately started calling her what's her name? Control. Hold on. Hold on. Where's their gay lover rooftop scene? Which one was it? Which one was it? Was it this one? Oh, here it is. Oh, it is Kirsten. Oh, shit. So is the character Kristen or Kirsten? It's Kristen. Okay. My brain fixes these typos while I'm reading. I've never noticed them. It's a 33% chance of me being dyslexic, smart, or stupid. Well, it's just a translation error. You can't blame yourself here. Anyway, this is how is the one that Silence saw was that one there. How did they get the copies of these though? Anyway, Kirsten, if that's even your name. Hence why you'd think I was here to cover up the truth. These were all submitted as technological reserves at the time of project review, and I assume they were pre-research items. I see tons of them.
That's what has me most confused, and yet most amused, too. The fact that you knew nothing about this. It seems those rumors about RHINE Lab's internal strife held grains of truth then.
Oh, he used similar terminology to what Mumu said. Look at her sweating. Ah, like Chimera Experiment's internal bidding documents? Ecological tender to bid to. Mulesies, you knew about this from the start? Like, no. It doesn't even align with Ecological's primary research directive. Think about it. Like, all I knew was it was a new high-profile project and I wanted a slice of the pie. Like, the fact that it had to do with Project Diabolic is total news to me, too. Like, you're in the same boat, right? Like, besides, if I knew any of this, like, why would I even dare investigate with you? Look at her. She's, like, on the brink of crying. Well, it's probably because Saria threatened to bury her where no one would find her. So even RHINE Lab internal documents are in your reach. Or within your reach. Look at her. She's like, she was sweating. She peed a little. She's gonna need to change her underwear. Saria staring daggers and she's baby. Exactly. Yeah. Look at Saria right here. I mean, also, well, she paid no mind to Saria also taking the bait. Anyway, I did say that earlier. I did say that Saria probably just signed it without thinking, and that's the one that they showed to Silence, and that was true. More or less.
We have our own channels. You can leave it at that.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I mean. The reason you were willing to reach out to us and happy to hand over this intel to us is that you want the help of... No, you want to make use of RHINE Lab's channels and capabilities to investigate the DOD, and showing me this RHINE Lab internal intel is your way of telling me you're already investigating RHINE. It's a warning to RHINE Lab. Your side is threatening me, correct? Look at him, very menacing. Let me get the Mansfield break music back. That was... I feel like that's pretty appropriate for where we're at. Anyway, Moomoo's baby.
Whatever we do will depend on what RHINE Lab chooses to do. I will settle issues pertaining to RHINE... Oh,
I'll settle issues pertaining to RHINE Lab myself. I don't need any of you telling me what to do. Sorry, speaking. What? I'll be right there. Are they talking about the Ifrit explosion? This one's 92 pages? Holy shit, dude. Sir, thank you for the intel. Additionally, though RHINE Lab deserves punishment, we don't need to put you through the trouble. Look at her like tipping the cap as they walk out. Wait, she left Moo. She ditched her.
Madam Ulysses, why don't you go with her?
Like, as if I want to hang around her at a time like this. Besides, like, she didn't invite me along.
I'm very curious. Just what goal did our informant have sending out this intel from within RHINE Lab?
Like, who knows? Pretty much everyone's got stuff they can't crack and, like, things they want, right? So she knows who the informant is? Or is she the informant? Like how Column turned into Killon. That one's pretty aggressive. That's a pretty aggressive change. At least Kirsten and Kristen just looks like a typo. Please stay calm. Make an orderly evacuation. Ifrit. Where's Ifrit? She's like running through the fire. It's dangerous. Turn around and go back. 017 here. Primary target is broken through it to Area 6 on the first floor. Don't panic. Director Sari will be here any minute. Any moment. She'll handle the primary target. Hang in there a little longer. Target. Hey, have to get there before Saria. Implication it's her, but I think not 100%. I think the reason that he said... Actually, no. I think it's probably her then, based on the way that that convo went. Because he's saying like, why would the informants share this? And she's like, well, I want something, you know? Very split up by sectors, very corporate, you know? Hold her with your arts, quick. We can't, it's not doing anything. Retreat, retreat. Ifrit. Yo, she's going sicko mode. Silence is about to get burned, bro. Ifrit, wake up. Are you insane? Get out of here now. Watch it. Yo, damn. She just got slammed. She's like going to Avatar state. And Saria's speeding. She's gonna get a ticket. Silence, what's the situation? You okay? Director Saria, Director Saria, Silence is not here. Parvis, did you have something you wanted to ask her? Director Saria, thank God Director Saria's back. Reg, status report. Test subject out of control. Actively unleashing arts on a large scale. Multiple fires burning within HQ buildings. Fire control systems and perimeter firewalls all activated. Test subject has broken through to Area 4 on the first floor. Ready stronghold. Yes, man. As to why Ifrit went out of control during treatment, our preliminary verdict is that she was affected by an unknown anesthetic agent during the treatment process. It caused our patient to go into cardiac arrest for a period, and during subsequent resuscitation led to her loss of arts control. At present, Ifrit is acting in a state of unconsciousness. We observe Silence condition to be somewhat abnormal during treatment. Would you know anything about that? I hate the fact that he's a smart guy and he caught on. Your arts to hold me? Get him. Talk to him. Parvis, you still insist on calling it treatment even now. Director, sorry, I don't understand what you're getting at. Your top priority should be ensuring the safety of RHINE Lab, should it not? I know what I have to do, but once this is over, I'll settle things with you down to the last gory detail. The feather, the feather, the feather. Oh! Recognize this fish. She's looking like Hoshiguma here. What the hell? What's with the swords? They're just looking like Levi Ackerman too. Never mind. Wait, is it? It looks just like Hoshi's. Retreat. Leave the rest to me. Director Saria. Understood. Ifrit. Man, look at her. Something else, but it's not super important. Okay. I don't recognize it right away, at least. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint. Hey, Silence is alive. Ifrit. Fire. Such fire burning. Ifrit. Ifrit. She okay, dude? She's looking a little messed up. At least her glasses are still good. She's getting slam-a-lammed all over. Oh. No. Oh, she didn't do it. Did she knock her out or what? She's got her by the throat. All right, she did drop the knife though, but it looks like after she looked up at Silence. So what's up with like her? These aren't burns, right? This must be Saria activating her arts when she gets these like dragon scales. Like in this top left one. I think we saw that the other day or yesterday too. Is she good? Is she alive? Getting all scannable, she was holding Ifrit down. Yeah. Yep. Isn't it skill 3? Is it she's using her skill 3? I feel like I use her skill 1. Did she? Look at that face. Ifrit. Did she just drop her on Silence because of what the fucking Parvis said? All right, hold on. Let me follow along here. So Silence walking up to her, carrying Ifrit. And is the thud Silence grabbing her from Saria? And then Saria letting go and them falling? Fucking goat, man. No idea what calcification is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't done that in a few years. I forget what it looks like when I calcify my face. They just do things in this. I don't know what it means or what it looks like all the time. I haven't been practicing my calcification lately. That makes sense though. If it's like defensive arts. But I just think it looking like dragon scales is cool because she's a Voover. Okay, that's all. Shoved Ifrit into Silence's arms, but Silent is a bit like Saria. No, not at all. She also just took a few rocks to the chest, so not doing that great. Anyway, this shot is so hard. I need that for later. Baller. Uh-oh. Is she about to quit or is she about to... Look at her face. Did you only see one eye? Oh my god. The fact that she knows what's going on and is just sitting here. Sorry, I knew you'd take care of things. Why does this dragon look so mad? Literally, oh my god, it's literally that. All right, now I need that one too. That's freaking, that meme is so good. Skill 3, actually her using her powers from manipulating it within the human body. That's why it heals and increases arts damage taken by enemies. Manipulating it within the bodies of her allies. And is that the one where it's like the area around her, like with the jail one, it looks like the little like jail cells? Control's name is Kristen, but it's red here. Oh yeah, no, we've been through this. We just recently ran into an issue with that. I knew you'd take care of things. Structural submitted a rush report just now. They say someone poisoned the test subject with slumberfoot toxin to cause the accident. It sounds very much like an inside job. Do you have any leads? I did it. Oh! Why? This is all I have left to try and stop you. Stop your Project Diabolic. Project Diabolic. Ah, so this is the project the report referred to. And for what? It's just another public-private partnership. So you knew the truth, but you hid it from me. No, if I recall correctly, it's a biology-oriented project. Defense wasn't even in contention for the internal bidding. Director Parvis was very interested, so I gave it to him, and tactically permitted him to carry out unlawful human testing. Look at how like scribbly she's starting to look as she's going sicko mode. I already told you last time, I trust my colleagues' judgment, and I have no intent to interfere with how they experiment. This goes for all sections. Yo, not the Arthur Fist meme. Oh my god. Wait, do we? Oh, we do. Oh, my freaking 7 TV wasn't loaded. Literally. Your hands-off attitude has led them to disregard all humanity. Should the truth of Hayden Pharmaceuticals come to light, you will irrecoverably drag RHINE Lab into the abyss. And don't let that truth come to light. Kirsten. Just knocked down the whole ass wall? With one arm? Physical attack detected. Emergency defense system activated. What's wrong, Saria? Didn't you always say it's pointless to vent your emotions? The fact that you installed the perturbation system in your own office shows that somewhere in there you still fear the threat of the mortal worlds. So maybe a little bodily hurt will bring you to your senses. She's threatening her girlfriend. Sarah is one of the beefiest characters in game, and she's holding back. Why'd they give her noodle arms, man? What the helly? Saria, raise your head and look a ways into the distance. What is it? She's got like shurikens? She's got weapons of science. Yo, she's like freaking Senku over here. The Science Kingdom. Does that have noodle arms in game? She does, I'm afraid. Ecology, energy, orpathy. Only by doing our utmost to overcome these difficulties will we see the day when we truly save humanity. You ought to lower your head and take a look beneath you. Should scientific exploration disregard humanity's suffering and dignity? Oh, is this still Saria? Should scientific exploration disregard humanity's suffering and dignity, then you will ultimately fall upon this great land, never to see the day you've been working towards. Ooh. Sorry, Alter will go crazy one day. Sorry is exceptional when it comes to combination of both strength and arts. Because she's a smarty pants. Honestly, hell yeah. Imagine if Chen was smart. But she's not. Imagine Bagpipe was smart. That would be a problem. I have long prepared to sacrifice everything for the sake of delving into humanity's answers unknown. I knew you were long since prepared. Jesus Christ. That was what drove me to protect you and the path you chose. In time, you came to exploit that protection, became a recluse. You strayed too far off course. What you're doing now is fundamentally bad for all the lands, harming the people we meant to protect and save. What harms the people is starvation, war, orpathy, and a vanishing point with no end in sight. My path will bring a sooner end to it all. Look at her fist. It's been within our power to avoid sacrifice. The path forward is not confined to stopping at nothing. Just blast a rock at her? And did she just summon a wall to block it? Weapons of science, man. Chen strays. Imagine if Chen stopped fucking showing up. Imagine if Chen just went back and made out with Swire all day like she should. Instead of randomly showing up in Victoria. Imagine if Chen... Oh, sorry. I don't really see a Saria altar without a lot of changes. Yo, give me Saria altar, but it's as a brawler. Peak. The price paid for the roundabout route of deliberation is all the more costly. Saria, maybe you have room to protect with your sturdy calcification, but I do not. She behind an invisible wall? Look how hard she punched whatever that is. The point where her hand bled? Damn, the divorce. This is a rough breakup. Saria. You applied sympathetic resonance technology to perturbation. You said the goal in developing sympathetic resonators was to research originium structuring. They have in fact been used for precisely that. I'm sure it's coincidence they can break my arts constructs. Be cautious about everything. That's what you taught me. That's what you taught me. She gonna be able to break through it? I don't think so. She's gonna break her hand. You can't see her eyes. That's how you know she's locking in. Saria, stop. Saria, stop. Oh, she got it. Let's go. She started throwing the left hook after? She went, oh, no, 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 no. Jojo on him. What's up, honey candy? How's it going? Welcome in. You dropped her shield? I don't think so. Look, it cracked right here. Oh, you're saying sorry I put the shield down. Sorry. I thought you were talking about Kristen taking that down. My bad. Sorry's fist against the side of the frame, dividing. Oh, that this one. Yeah, well done. They know what they're doing. What's up, honey candy? How's today going? Anyway, she broke through. Only you, Saria. She could have got her. Look at her bloody knuckles. And she just grabs her shield. Where are you going? I'm leaving RHINE Lab. No, you can't. I can't let you destroy RHINE Lab, and I can't let you ruin yourself. Then stop me here. I can't change you here, Kirsten. I'll use my own methods to put it all back on track. I can have that test subject resuscitated no matter the cost. No need. I won't let you touch a hair on Ifrit's head ever again. Ooh. Is that so? They definitely do Saria some freaking justice in this. She gets some raw shots. Saria, there will come a day when you understand. Her looking up at the stars. What the? You about to go on like a space adventure, bro? I don't know if I want. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I want that. Sorry, we've got a signal from Ifrit's monitor cuff. She must be somewhere nearby. Copy. Maintain comms. What's that? Quick, speed up. What's over there? Is that Daria? Watch out. What's going on? Dr. Silence, are you hurt? I'm fine. Look, they have the medic symbol. Quick, find cover. What's happening over there? Sorry, Daria. Looks like Daria's lost control. Don't aware me. On to episode 9. 112 pages. How fucking long is this, guys? Oh my god. I thought we were almost done. Jesus Christ. She needs to cook. They've been cooking for so long. All right, let's go back. Let's get Dorothy music then. Why is this not loading? What the heck? Refresh. What's up with this? Look at how slow this is loading. What the heck? What is this? What is this art? They're in Fantasyland. Air of the break of day. All right, so this is after the situation. Why? Where did I go wrong? Did I miscalculate dosage? Fail to fully account for the diabolic shard's impact? No, that's not possible. I worked and reworked it out so many times. What did I get wrong? Uh-oh. Throws the door open. What are you doing here? There's still a way to save Ifrit, but you can't let a word of what happened here leak. Uh-oh. Save her? A couple of days ago, you were ready to murder her. Director Parvis said you took responsibility for the incident. Was that your aim then? Using this favor to keep me quiet? Are you going to cover everything up again? Make me act like nothing happened? Forget it. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way to expose the truth. Damn. So wait, didn't... But this is right at... This is like after... So Saria packed her bags up with Kristen, put on her jacket, and then walked down here. So she's still like probably a little hot-blooded. But she still has like RHINE's best interest. Or like she's trying to, you know, protect Kristen at least a little bit. Powers at work here are no laughing matter. If you follow through on that, you will be annihilated. Some would kill to get their hands on Ifrit. There are very few in a place to protect her. Losing you after everything else would make her fate far more tragic. Damn. Fine. I can keep quiet. Wait, but they're getting along kind of right now. Why do they get divorced? Every time I think I see why they're gonna get divorced, that just changes. It's something else this time. I'll take good care of her. But I'll work out a solution for Ifrit without troubling you, Director Saria. So from now on, you are to never see Ifrit again. Oh, okay, I see. I get it now. Okay. Anyway, it makes sense. There it was, the next line. What do you know?
Whoa, Daria, look, it's the oasis. We're almost there. It hurts.
Daria, what's the matter? Just hold on a little longer. You'll be all better real soon. Not the big buggy things.
Leave us alone.
Cooked him.
Serves you right for challenging the mighty Ifrit, weaklings. Daria, you holding up? I'll get you to the sprite of the lake real soon. Just don't quit. If you just don't quit. If you piss me off, I'm gonna... No way.
What is that? Is there just a bunch of them? Bunch of these little mosquito-looking things? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's tough as hell. But she's losing control.
Daria, watch out.
Dude, look how bad her infection got. Holy crap. You could just see it getting progressively worse. But look at this. Dude, she's got big ass, like, not even just like these are like spikes coming out of her now. Hell divers. This is tough though. Baller.
Come on, get back here. Now what? What? Daria, what's the deal?
Oh, she is pulling the water from the oasis? Literally turning into a rock, man. Poor Denia.
Daria, what are you hitting me for? I'm your boss, remember?
This shot of Ifrit's pretty tough. With the fire in her hands. They're fighting. Uh-oh.
We have a signal. It's Ifrit's monitor cuff. Sorry, we got a signal from Ifrit's monitor cuff. Copy. Maintain comms. Huh? What's that? Water in the air? A mirage? Quick, speed up. Got it. Hold on. Hold on tight. Over there. What's that over there? Is that Daria? What's that sound? It's from below. Watch out.
Yo, how are they getting hit by the... Is she just sending it all over the place, or is these targeted? Flip the car, bro. Sorry, I can't. I mean, Silence can't catch a break here. It's constantly constant bodily harm.
Dr. Silence, are you hurt? I'm fine. Defense is up. Some serious power. All units stay vigilant. Daria's likely in an uncontrolled aughts discharge. Quick, find cover.
Who's this? It's like the 3-star caster operator.
What's happening over there? You copy? Sorry, it looks like Daria's lost control. Combustion? That fire. That's Ifrit. She seems to be fighting Daria. Did she kill those needle flies? We need to protect Ifrit. Right. But if Daria's out of control, we have to stop her too. One moment. I have anesthetics prepped. Please try to not hurt Daria. Try not to hurt Daria if you can.
She's got the tranquilizer gun. Uh-oh. Silence. Zero children with superpowers too, bro. Silence is just getting bodied. Absolutely blasted around here. But she's still going. She's pretty tough. And her glasses are still working. That's even more impressive.
Dr. Silence, we may have anesthetics. With such a major loss of arse control, they may not have any effect. No, this is a nerve block I refined myself. It's specifically for suppressing runaway aughts. All right, perfect. We couldn't ask for anything better. All units move to Ifrit.
Who's that? Like, cat or like wolf or dog or fox person? I can't really tell. They're small.
Daria, didn't you want to go to the oasis? Come on, it's right here. Wake up already.
Damn, literally the exact same like eyes and like vibe as the Ifrit situation. Oh my god.
Ifrit, Silence. Ifrit, we're here to get you. Just link up with us. Daria's out of control. You're in serious danger. No way, Silence. I've got to get Daria to the oasis. We were almost there anyway. She just...
Daria, Silence's crew is here for you. Here for us. You gotta stop. Evasive maneuvers. Why are springs coming out of the desert? I can't really tell who that is. I think it's just a generic person, but... Daria's thoughts are impacting the groundwater and likely our own water content too. Everyone, stay alert, please. Next wave incoming. Bro, y'all are gonna get the water in your body all fucking rocked. The water ball was scattered by fire. That's... You guys okay? Oh, thanks. Look at her just standing over there waving. Well, we found out about what happened to Daria's parents, the pair of cat medic ladies. I thought it was... I don't think it's one of them. I don't think it's one of them. They looked a little different on... right here. Oh, maybe it is actually. Maybe it is one of them. One of the twins. Only one of them, though, for some reason. All units, continue your advance. Now's your chance to... What? Halt advance. This is quicksand. Quicksand! Yo, I was so worried about quicksand as a kid. I'm glad that it's making a guest appearance here. Dr. Silence, I'll pull you out. Thank you. The bug still. Careful. Yo! Who's this random archer guy? Hell yeah. Did it cut off the... No. Did it cut off the anesthetics thing? It did! The anesthetic. Don't. Too risky. You have to. You have to get it. I'm sorry, Dr. Silence, it was an accident. Not your fault. It's the groundwater irregularities. They're causing the dunes to flow. Dr. Silence, is one dose of the anesthetic enough to stop Daria? That was the backups. Uh-oh. Yes. We only got one shot, but that's all we need. No problem then. We'll just do it in one. Okay. Still, how do we cross the quicksand? A detour might take us too far out. This much groundwater disturbance may attract more needle flies. Anyway, NBC wolf, fox, cat, girl is really cute. I won't miss. That's why they call it Silence, old one-shot Atticus Finch, and she's just as racist, I think. Maybe not. We're not going to hold out much longer at this rate. Excuse me, can you freeze the quicksand in place just enough so that we can make it over? We can pass over the surface? I'll give it a shot. You got this, Reserve Op. I believe in you. Sorry, that's the best I can do. It's enough. Good thinking, Dr. Silence. Dr. Silence, it appears Ifrit is able to keep herself safe. Our caster has physical limits. I suggest we prioritize dealing with Daria. She's the root of the problem out here. All right then, this is our shot. Dr. Silence, with me, we'll suppress Daria together. Everyone else, stay here and protect our caster. Roger. Wait, you're a caster too, medic person? I didn't know that. Look at her with her little Harry Potter wand. The infamously racist Atticus Finch. Ifrit, I'm going to anesthetize Daria. Can you try and distract her? Anesthetize? Is that a real word? On it. Daria, eyes on me. Daria, just make it to the oasis and the sprite of the lake will cure you. Then we can go to Silence's crew back to Rhodes. Then they'll take you in, I know it, and they'll teach you a ton of stuff. Is that what the cover was about? Was about Fantasyland? Look, she's still freaking it though. And when you grow up, I bet we can be Rhodes Island operators together. Once we start training, we can fight all we want on the grounds. So just settle down and listen to me. Dr. Silence, now. They got behind? Oh, she has to get up right behind her? I thought they were gonna like go pew, pew, shoot him like from a distance. I didn't realize it was just an injector that you need to like be right behind her. Anyway, get her. This also goes pretty hard. What is this right here behind? Holy shit. The shadow? Oh my god. Silence, you good? Dr. Silence, silence. Dr. Silence, you okay? Fine. Did it not work? Did it get rejected? Uh-oh. The drunk dad in the background. Oh, that's what it was. Oh my god. I thought that was like Silence looking. That makes more sense, especially given the fact that It got blocked. Oof. Danny is going sicko mode. What's happening? Oh god. It's even, wait, it can't even reach the caster over there. Look. Our body water's being drawn out. I think I'm losing it a little. Operator body, pull back. If we keep losing water at this rate, in just a few minutes, we'll... Understood. Following along the evac route, the quicksand's still expanding, so watch your step. Dr. Silence, that's the wrong way. Dr. Silence, careful, huh? Now of all times? What's he doing? Body, catch. Protect the anesthetic. If she comes... Damn it. Go. What is Silence doing? I'm confused. What's up, Donkey? How's it going? Welcome back. How you been? Daria, no. Don't. She's slurping the water out of... Oh, wait. Ifrit jumped in front. No. Ifrit, no. Don't tell me. No way. We lost another one? Ayo, Ifrit's locking in? Ifrit, get out of here. So this is where it ends. That's calcification. It's Saria. Just in time. Whoa, my God. Thank God you got here right on time. Whew. If we had to wait another minute, I don't know if we would have been able to prevail. Sorry. Sorry, I have to call out cliches. Dr. Silence. Ifrit. Fall back to the tent rocks. Yes, ma'am. Silence, how are you? I'm holding up. Barty, status report. Yes, ma'am. Made an attempt to inject Daria with the anesthetic, but failed. Daria's currently... That's our final dose. Dr. Silent risked her life for it. Understood. Hold this area. Leave Daria and Ifrit to me. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, you need to watch out for Daria's arts. No problem. I know a certain someone who also has water control arts. I have my methods. Huh? Who? Do we know who? Is this real? Don't clueless me. When we talked about this before, you guys only said Ceylon. And I don't know if she knows Ceylon. Shut up! Shit. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. She has her methods. That's all that matters. Hype moments and aura. Saria. Please bring them back safely. Well, she's running in. Honestly, the shield's pretty tough. I love the look of like the see-through stuff that they have for some of the characters. What do you mean? Shut up! It's taking a lot of brain power to read this. It's a lot easier to read the visual novels. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Too much going on. Overstimulated. Saria. Ifrit. She's still lucid in Diablo form? Wait, she goes sicko mode and... Ifrit's been covering us, even now. Something feels different this time. She doesn't seem to have fully diabolicized. That's pretty sweet. And Zarya jumps in front. That's peak. That's peak.
Zarya, I can't hear anything. I can't. Zarya can't hear anything I say to her, and she heard silence. I just wanted to get her to the oasis.
Retreat for now. I'll bring her back to Rhodes Island.
No, I'm taking her to the oasis.
Ifrit, the oasis will not save Daria. That book is no more than...
I know it's just a storybook. I know there's not going to be a sprite of the lake or whatever, but I promised her. Daria's the
no.
Daria's the first friend I ever made at Rhodes Island who'll goof around with me, and I promised Silence I'd take good care of her. Even if I can't cure her, I still want to make her wish come true. If I say I'll make it happen, I'm gonna make it happen.
That one kind of got me. There was a tear up in one eye. I understand.
What?
Ifrit, I'm about to restrain Daria. Listen to my instructions, assist me, and I'll make sure you get her to the oasis.
All right.
Dr. Silence, in that situation just now, you should have sent me out. But I have to say, what you did out there was extraordinarily brave. No, it was nothing. Vroom, vroom, whoosh, whoosh.
Daria, bring it. You versus the boss. Let's see who's stronger.
The fact that she still has like her little like dress with the bow on it. I'm surprised you made it past the part where Zarya stopped herself from saying to Ifrit what her dad said to her intact. Well, I noticed it, but it didn't make me cry. It was nice to see Zarya grow a little bit there. Actually, I think I called her out. I think I was almost negative. I was like, no, you can't say that.
Whoosh. Bam. Miss me.
She's taunting her. Move.
Whoa.
And then I turn her into a little...
Boom, 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 boom. Nice. That's it. Come on. Keep up.
She's enjoying this. Whoa. Oh, Jesus Christ. The back and forth.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bro, the like Diablo form is crazy.
Boom, skip, psh.
Ifrit. Kind of looks like Spider-Man right here, actually. You guys agree? Doesn't she kind of look like Spider-Man right here?
Ifrit, you're a very brave girl. Do you remember? Back in the ruins, you found the strength to crawl to me, to grab hold of my hand with all the power you had. Boom, boom, boom. You've been through pain we can't imagine, but you always grit your teeth and take things head on. At times, I wonder if I was as strong as you in my childhood, who I would be today. Would certain things be different? So come to your senses. I'll get you out of RHINE Lab. I'll never let anyone hurt you again, but right now, I need you to stop hurting people. Boom, 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 boom. Rector Zarya, the firewall's nearly given out. If this keeps up, the whole district will be at risk. Mom, is that a fire out there?
Do you guys like the sound effects? Is it making it more immersive?
Wham! Crash!
Maybe not the last one, but I'll take that as a yes. Just put that story in the bag, bro. Well, the problem is there's like no dialogue for this, and it's just kind of like me like kind of smiling and looking at this, so I kind of have to I feel a compulsive need to like do or say something, and not all the shots require a require a comment. Some of them are really raw though. She about to knock her. Oh shit!
Bam!
Smacked her with the shield. Just read all the sound effects. I am. Damn, I can't believe she clocked her with the shield. Dude, it's tough as hell. Sure. She coming to her senses, or she still kind of... This is the place. Throughout the oasis. It is really nicely drawn, though, I will say. Bang. Ifrit. I'm so sorry. I can't believe that she was about to do that, actually. I mean, like, I know she kind of... I know that's, like, her job. But it's like, damn. That must have been really difficult to have to make that decision. But Silence pulled her out. So is Ifrit gonna have to do it this time? Because the Ifrit and Silence parallels have been, like, really similar. Like the modern Ifrit past Silence, and then older Ifrit, new Daria. This looks like some freaking Demon Slayer ass stuff going on here. Saria? Oh, it wasn't even... What the fuck? It wasn't even silent. I'm gonna kill myself. You wanna know the worst fucking part? It's not even related to this. I just got a email saying, cheap auto insurance. This could be gone tomorrow. Act now. Get the fuck out of here. Read the room. Christ. I don't need car insurance. I exploded at this part like Ifrit did. Saria, you came to see me? I have a present for you. It's your half. Strawberry, my favorite. That's why it didn't work! Oh my god, dude.
Home run!
That's devastating. It might need cheap car insurance. Not now. What happened? Too much, Ivy. I can't even summarize it. I forgot she said she had a present. All that planning, but Silence forgot the one simple detail that Ifrit can chomp hard candies in half very easily. Man. Gotta try it. Bro. No. So Silence was just like conveniently there right at that set. Oh my god. Oh, the hand is shaking. Oh my god. Man. We'll go splash. Daria. She got her. Stuck it in her neck. Daria. Daria, you okay? Boss. You're awake. That's great. I'll take you to the oasis now. Look,
We're gonna meet the sprite of the lake real soon. Pretty. Ugh. What is... Oh, this is the story. The boy and the water sprite had given help to many along the way. When the sprite of the lake met the two, she spoke of how very wonderful they were, and moved by their friendship, she cured the water sprite. Together, the water sprite and the boy returned home, and they were friends, living happily ever after. Hot. How's that? Does that feel any better? It hurts. Here, have some candy. It's strawberry, my favorite. Candy'll make the pain go away. Thank you, boss. It's sweet.
And of course, sorry, I never explained the actual specifics to Silence, and Silence probably wouldn't have ever listened. Yeah, like I said, so long ago, communication would have solved this, bro. That looks uncomfortable. Not that like any of the infection seems like it would be comfortable, but the like 6-inch spike poking out of her shoulder looks tremendously uncomfortable. Gassed up by Go Grandpa, bro. She's the biggest Grandpa Glazer. I want to see his ass fucking burned by Ifrit. Be poetic. Burned at the stake by Ifrit. Daria? I don't know if I can let out a good enough scream, but if I cut my hands, maybe I can. Is that okay? Rhode Island treatment ward. Just base boost. There you go. I'm sorry, Silence. Are you hurt? I'm fine. I should be the one saying sorry. Wasn't able to cure Daria. I know you did everything you could. Are you frightened? I'm never gonna see Daria again, am I? No. Makes me think how one day, just the same, I'm never gonna see you or Saria again. And I get really scared. It's really brutal to be putting so much of this through a very aware like child's POV, right? Stop killing kids for 5 seconds, man. Fellas, let's get an 07 to Denia in the chat. I don't know if Denia's read this story, so don't tell them. I think I showed them that they were in this. And one day maybe they'll read this. And man, pretty sure she hasn't. See, honestly, I will say while you have this moment, and I'll catch up on the messages in a second. I absolutely wish that there was some other place in the app or in the game that just made you aware of this of the other supplementary content. And even if it literally just opened up like a Safari page that like took you to this website to read it, like I wish they at least would let you know of all this stuff, because literally I would never know any of this if it wasn't for streaming. That's why they have the news triangle, but that's only recent things, right? Like I'm saying, like the legacy stuff, like what do you do if you're new? Like if I started when I did and I didn't and I wasn't streaming it, I would never have, and I would never have known that this was the thing. I would maybe find out if I got like super hyper fixated way down the line, but you know, like it should just be some sort of reference point somewhere. Take care, Stormy. Have a good night, dude. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you next time. You can't have good communications. Just think of what would happen to the plot. You got to protect the plot from good communications. I know. It's frustrating. Newer players are limited to others telling them, but it's like, I don't know. The problem with I think the problem that a lot of live service games have is like not only just the FOMO of like missing out on current stuff, which Arknights I think does a good job at that FOMO for in the moment when it comes to like events and like obviously events coming up down the line. I think the struggle that Arknights has is the tremendously high barrier of entry compared to other games. I would say, especially if you're interested in the story, they like you see how much content there is, you see how long the stories are, you're like, holy shit. So after in-class homework, symptom of Ifrit's orpathy is psychosis, and part of what manifests in her hallucinating that everyone she loves is dying in hellfire, and that it's her fault. And during those hallucinations, she's begging Sorry to save them because she trusts Sorry to stop when no one else can. Damn. I found out through like Reddit posts. I think if not, I might not have if I found might not have found these. Yeah, exactly. Episodes such events are getting updated with story specific timelines at least. Oh, they're showing timelines in them. The player made reading orders. There's also see an update. Some of the future that actually put some side stories in order. That's very nice. Each nation storyline. See that's also cool. But that's the thing. Why did it take like 6 years to get? Why did it take 6 years to get that? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is like, I think they're reaching a point where they absolutely need to try and make it easier for the people. You cannot entirely rely on the community for that. Yeah, having a dedicated community is great, but for the people that are a little bit more casual that are still interested, you need to do something. So they slow with UI updates. That is for sure. I think it's very interesting that you can see when there's like some new UI versus old UI stuff that's in there. Same reason it took me almost 9 years to realize people shouldn't have to wait 2 years to read GFL events they missed. They started the same group after all. Yeah. Well, they're fixing that in GFL 2, right? I still gotta do the GFL 1 videos. I'll get to it at some point, I swear. I promise, because I do want to. Anyway, back to the trauma. Ifrit, in the end, every one of us will die, and that includes me and Saria. The time, the cause, those are the only things that might set us the only things that might set us apart. And none of us can escape that. That's exactly why, while we're alive, we give everything we have to do what we're meant to do. To be with the ones we love. To make ourselves and loved ones happy, so we leave no regrets. Man, how did Silence end up needing to have this maternal conversation? Look how like devastated she looks right here. She pulled herself together pretty well though. Meaning, you did great. You made Daria's wish come true. You let her pass on without regrets. You never know. She may well be a water sprite now, living in the oasis. Silence is really pretty. Slowly, but they're catching up, and at a certain point, there will be no delay before adding them to Permarine. That's big. See a backstory skimming for rough outline first. Windy, there is a playlist of like a summary videos that Vodka has. Vodka, would you mind sharing that in Discord, actually, just in the Gotcha Games channel for anyone else that might be interested whenever you get a chance? One thing to think about, given Ifrit's level of orpathy, it's more likely that Silence and Saria will outlive her than vice versa. That was not a nice thing to say. You know that? Mika, I feel like we could have continued throughout the rest of the story and even past the story and even the rest of my Arknights tenure, and you could have not said that, and you could have kept that to yourself, and we could have lived without that revelation, or I could have at least, and now I am even worse off than before. I've been working through the massive lore talk. It's crazy, man. Oh, but it's a shame. Like honestly, they're lucky that it's interesting, because if it wasn't remotely interesting, I don't even know. I probably wouldn't even be playing the game. But Tallulah, we all met so that we could part someday, Alina. All right, you also didn't need to bring that up, you know? I feel like you guys are doing these things on purpose. Do you guys wish that my real life... Do you guys wish that my real life tears would show up on my VTuber avatar? Is that what you're trying to do? Okay. Would that have made would that have made, I'm not gonna, would that have made a certain scene, I won't say the specifics, would that have made a certain scene in chapter 13 better for you? Okay. It's rough out here, man.
Oh yeah, I gotta thank you guys for helping me get Daria there.
Did she? Oh, she bit that half. Okay. Oh, but Silence is seeing her crack it in half.
Strawberry. Here, Silence, take this half.
Okay, because for a second I was like, wait, is that like the half? Wait a second. Hold on. She's so small. Did she fake die? Did they just fake us out? I forgot it was the drugged one. Oh my god, hold on. Because Ifrit didn't know, and Silence might put it together. Silence is having the realization, yes, that much is for sure. But I forgot she's having the realization, but she gave the drugged one to Daria. Another fake race. Shut up. No. Because the drugged one makes them die for a short period of time. Or was it like just something with the Diablos? I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'm coping. Regardless, Silence knows what happened. Anyway, Cal's is back. Yahoo. Made one drug. No, I know. I wasn't saying this one. I was saying the half that she was going to give to Saria. Oh, wait, hold on. I thought that was a full one. I thought it was a half. Okay, just shut up. I don't want to hear a word about this ever again. Don't say anything, okay? It was a misinput. I'm very sorry about Daria. The therapeutic results of the Chimera treatment for Ifrit were an unlikely miracle at best. I understand Rhodes Island had exhausted all options. The attitude towards and conduct regarding infected here falls not an inch short of Mule C's descriptions. I trust Dr. Silence too will thank Rhodes Island for the assistance you provided. It was Dr. Silence who gave the most of all of us in treating Daria. The efforts she gives for each patient inspire respect in all of our medical operators. In my time working with her at RHINE, I felt that she had the power to change things for the better. But I was worried at the time that her innocence would thwart her. That is the most precious, remarkable thing about her. Should that innocence be channeled into the staunch pursuit of her ideals, she'll become as firm as unbreakable. Didn't Saria also get called unbreakable earlier? Dude, when are they just gonna make up and make out? Will you require some time to rest? No, I will stop at nothing to see our agreement through. I will continue to obstruct Kirsten. I cannot let Ifrit's suffering play out again. That's why she joined? Holy shit. Another fake read has hit the tower would be fucking pinned if I didn't have the CN one spoiled. Let us have 2 pinned messages, you cowards at Twitch. Need at least a screenshot of that then to keep it forever. But the thing is I think you've said that before. I think I've used that one before. It is very good though. I will admit. Fake read theory was sound, okay? Fake read theory was one of my better ones. I don't remember. I had some theories for this, but I feel like I've already forgot them because there's been a lot that's kind of transpired here. You still won't tell Dr. Silence anything? There are times when the truth can make a person stronger. I'll weigh your suggestion, but it isn't time yet. Phew. Saria? Take this. Ifrit wanted me to give this to you. She wants to express her gratitude. Is this the half the candy or is that the full? Is that the half one? She didn't eat it? You didn't take her gift? I'd like to thank you too. Was that Silence saying that? Yeah. I'd like to thank you too. You saved us. But I still cannot forgive you. Nor can I forgive Control nor RHINE Lab. I understand. It's something that won't be so easily forgiven. I know how powerless I am. I haven't been able to protect anybody, be it Ifrit or Daria. Neither have I prevailed over anything, be it Director Parvis, Control, or the Orbithy that's taken countless lives. You've done everything in your power and done very well at that. No, I've hardly done enough. As weak as I am, I will do everything I can. One day I will cure them, Ifrit, Joyce, or the ever more numerous infected still. A rare Saria smile? Yes, if anyone can do it, it's you. All right, I'm leaving. She ate the candy! Or she's about to. I don't know. She should. Smile, Federico, toothpick. Oh, that's even more. Okay, listen, you can see. You can see. Have I? My memory so ass. I wish you could easily like Command F people's messages. That would be so nice. Ifrit didn't have any. Silence had half. The other half is Saria. No, Ifrit had half. Ifrit bit it in half. Here, Silence, take this half. I can kind of do that. Well, if you click on someone, you can see their messages, but you have to like scroll through and then like I guess you can control F, but I don't know. So Silence gave her half. Which I guess is kind of more almost better. All right, that was episode 9. Oh, these are the epilogue. Okay, episode S1. We're in the epilogue now. Only 8 pages. All right. I see. Ifrit gave Silence a full one, broke another in half, and ate her half, and gave the other half to Saria. No, that's coping. I just showed you. I just showed you. Look. Right here. Ifrit cracks it in half. Here, Silence, take this half. Oh, wait, hold on. But she knows the flavor. Why did she... Oh, I guess Ifrit didn't have it. She just used her teeth to crack it in half. That's gross. All right, never mind then. No, you're right. Or partly. Hold on. Why didn't Ifrit have one? Rearrange the panel so I thought the cracking in half was after she... No, so she cracked it in half, gave Silence one, and then had her pocket the other one. So, okay, hold on. So that is that's means like she's giving her one to give to someone else almost. And instantly clockwise, Silence's medicine didn't work. Recognized it by color. I think that's Ifrit's finger though. Look, because there's still a finger here. The finger to the mouth. Unless she's like thinking with her finger to her mouth. I don't know. Who cares? Whatever. Does it really matter? Do we need to go into a whole PhD dissertation on this? Anyway, to the candy store. To the candy store. All right, maybe we do. Like, you dragged me away for this? I expended the candy you gave me, and I don't know what brand to buy. Like, you could have just asked me with your words. Your help is appreciated. Sigh. All right, then, Buster, like, watch carefully. Like, this is Mama John's Orange Storm. It's hard currency among kids, the absolute safest choice. Like, here's a Pitts Maximum, big popular after a feature on the gourmet for the regular Joe. And B, my favorite as of recent. And here's like, seriously, I've thrown a million of these at you at no pushback at all. Like, you're being a real sandbag here. I have no idea what the differences are between any of these. Gasp! You're kidding me. Did Ifrit, like, never tell you her favorite flavor? She said all the ones you gave me were good. Like, even the vinegar pickled cherry one? Look at her face! I need that. That one's peak. Oops, wrong with it. The absolute just grief. Gasp. So many good panels. She never said any of them were bad. The head pats her hand on the face. Like, all right, if its happiness is on the line, I've got to get serious. Orange Storm's a must. Like, Sam brand strawberry and classic, we take that too. Spiked with real coffee to keep you going through overtime. I could get down with one of those. Kids are not gonna like coffee. I'm wondering, could this help with the library's sleep patterns? Is she thinking for Tolopsis? Like, that's the ad talking. Whatever speck of coffee is in there is not going to do anything. Still, as a gift, it's not a bad choice. Guess you're not 100% sandbag. Time to go. Let's pay. Let's go. Time to pay. Huh? Like, I didn't grab the Miximum, though. I did. Like, what? Like, I thought you didn't even eat sugar. This one's for you. Oh. Like, you actually remembered I like this brand? That's some progress. Like, so you're telling me you don't want it? Want me to refund that one, ma'am? Okay, I'm sorry. Both Silence and Telopsis are owls. They both have nocturnal sleep schedules, exasperated by their uripathy. I didn't know Silence did. I mean, I know she was a workaholic, but Telopsis we know. We didn't read Silence's operator file, did we? I don't think we did. Oh, it was, but Telopsis was the narcolepsy. Oh, no, you might be right. You might be right. No, we did. I don't know why I don't remember it, though. No, you know what? No, I do. No, that does ring a bell now. I remember commenting on her eepiness. Okay, my bad. My fault. I just assumed Telopsis because it makes it cuter to me. It makes more sense if it's for Silence though, but probably the action in the manga. Thank you for fucking defending me. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Windy. Oh my God. This is like the one chat that's been to defend Benny. Everyone else was like, ha ha, ha ha. You don't remember this random niche detail from this random cat.
Why does it smell like Updog in here?
What's up, dog?
Fuck you.
All right, well, that makes sense though, and it does ring a bell. Silence being EP, and there were moments of her like overworking, so like it's not necessarily like surprising. Magellan being the most baffling to see it. All right, what are you doing here? Well, she was scooped up by Santella. To pee on my HD. Hey, my HD hoe. Were you calling me a hoe or talking about hoe to her? Be sorry, Rhodes. I need to find the post, but there's this one old post that was like, the more you read the RHINE operator files, the funnier it gets because you realize that all of them ended up in Rhodes independently. Saria after the fall with Kristen. Silence and Joyce with Ifrit. Magellan with Santala. Mayor's a joint robotics thing separately. So I imagine one day they all ran into each other when Spider-Man me. Oh, interesting. I mean, I think it'll depend on whatever happens with the rest of this, but my assumption with Magellan was that this was due to the RHINE closing. But I guess if they don't close their doors or like this or whatever, that changes things. Because the fact that Rhodes Island specifically sought her out, I feel like it tells or paints a different picture. Like a flag for misogyny for saying you're my favorite dumb bitch. Aw, man. Nice and illuminating that after hearing how Ifrit hasn't rejected a single one, probably because any candy's such a joy to Ifrit after what she's been through, that Mumu suddenly starts taking it seriously. Mumu locks in when needed. But also, that is really sad. You didn't need to say the quiet part out loud. How did I laugh when you predicted that RHINE Lab would close? What do you mean? I don't even know. I mean, it still could. It still could. Look, is this Mumu's first meeting with Ifrit? Wait a second. What? Wait a second. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know why I don't know why that didn't clock. Because I used her a decent amount. I don't know why I knew it was water. I knew she moved them around. I knew there's splashing sounds. Like I knew what it was. I don't know why. Dude, I gotta get out of this fucking manga. I think the black and white is just fucking with me. I need some color in my life. Jesus Christ. All right, we're almost done. Like, are you Ifrit? Who the hell are you? Like, my name is Milces. Look at oh, it's cute. The little clone. You're a water sprite? Mumu? I can call you Mumu, right? Mumu? Ooh, like that's a pretty cute name you thought of actually. All right, you call me that. I thought a water sprite would be prettier though. I thought she called her pretty. Hold on. Didn't kids just be saying shit? Didn't Mumu say to Saria like she called me pretty? Or she called me Mumu and called me pretty? I swear to God she's spreading misinformation. I swear she said that. She was like humble bragging about it. Like, what are you doing? Making a wish. Water sprites make wishes come true, right? She's like praying. Storybooks these days. Like, what did you wish for? It doesn't work if you say it out loud. What, like not even to the water sprite herself? Can you actually make my wish come true? Like, of course he is, but Water Sprite's clan isn't as powerful as it used to be. She's always looking for a way to restore its former vitality. Like, still, it doesn't mean I can't do my best for little Iffy. Ooh, thanks, Mumu. Look at her blocking in. Like, I know you've had it. It's super rough, Iffy. Like, lots of no goodies bullying you. I can help you teach them a lesson. Really? Mm-hmm. Now tell me, Iffy, like, how do the bad people bully you? Like, what do they look like? I see. Well, Iffy, it's like time I went. Remember, don't tell anyone I came to see you today, or else it won't work. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna come see me again, Mumu? Yep. I think, like, the time will come again. I think the time will come again. All right, Iffy, see yas. Oh, wait. You said you'd help me teach the bad guys a lesson. Saria said that too. But she's looking really beat lately. Can you help Saria? Yep, leave it to me. Will she take her on an adventure? That's Silence's footsteps. Wow, like, I guess I better get going. Remember, keep our secret. But she get turned into... Oh, she's definitely the informant. Holy shit, she slips around like nobody's business. She can turn herself into water? That's crazy. Huh? Silence! Oh, why aren't you asleep yet? Ifrit, did you wet the bed? As if! Damn, bro. Caught. Has operators and knows nothing about them? I don't pay attention to the pixels on the screen and what they're doing all the time. Give me a break here. I'm too overstimulated when I'm playing. I'm trying to just get through the stages, man. The smallest smile when she asked her to help Saria. All right, hold on. What do you know which one was when they were Mumu and Saria were talking about when Mumu met up with her? Because I want to confirm that. I swear she said she called her pretty, and I want to just catch her in the lie because I think it's funny. It's probably the first one, so around 4. Just look for her on the screen. She's not in too much. There she is. All right, this is her intro. Where are we? Word jeez. Where are they talking? Am I crazy? I know she said that she called her Mumu. I know that for a fact. Well, was it the Tin Man scene? Where's Tin Man here? Wish I could just control F. This is when the kids call her pretty. It had to have been before then, because Sario's like, wait, when did you meet up with her? Is it in this one? Was it when they were in the Hayden basement? Because I was just there. I was just in that one. Let's see. Maybe I wasn't reading close enough. Because she was talking. She was talking about Ifrit's treatment, and Sarah was like, "Wait, how'd you know?" This is when they gives the candy and it says fuck. Closer to the intro. You make it sound like I'm Control Spy or something. Wait, what? She is slippery. I don't know. I won't go on this goose chase for now, but I'll maybe look later if I remember. No, I feel like I've flipped through these now so many times. This scene really wasn't that long. Save it for Ifrit. When he drives off, like after the Tin Man? Because she mentions Ifrit right here. Now I'm confused. I don't know, dog. That was 4. Let's check 5 for Mumu scene. All right, here, Mumu scene. All right, what do we got? Yeah, right here. At what point did you meet with Ifrit? She called me Mumu. Okay, she didn't say she called her pretty. Me and Ifrit were getting along great. I'm telling you, she called me Mumu. Okay, that's all it was. That's upsetting. Mandela himself. Shut up. What's up, you? How's it going? How's your 15 hours of sleep? Whatever. At the end of the Tin Man scene, Miko, was when they like alluded to her being Mumu being a informant. Help me save her. Are you okay? Wait, that's the test subject from the fire, isn't it? Here, hand her over. It's Defense's job to deal with her. Wait, hold on. What are we on? We're on S3 now. This is the last one. About to update the last one. Oops. You're not saving the subject, are you? Do you want us dead? Yeah. You can't let the subject live. Save her. I lost my data. She destroyed years of hard work. Do you know how many we've lost and you want to save her? This goddamn monster deserves to die. Kill her. It's all your fault. This is all on you. Hand her over. You can join her. Hold it. Don't tell me this guy acts all fuck it. If I don't see this guy burned alive at the end here, I'm gonna be disappointed. Dr. Parvis is a valuable subject to RHINE lab. And as for defense, they will establish safety with us. Fine. Silence, are you okay? Let's go. There's a backup recess on the basement level. Go. Bing, beep, 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 beep. Adrenaline administered. Wait, he is helping. I still hate his ass, but thanks. Cardiac arrest. Begin CPR. Hang in there, Ifrit. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Beep, beep, beep. How is she? No improvement in Ifrit's indicators. All plans determined ineffective. Silence. Dr. Silence is presently overworked by several hours. Immediate rest is prescribed. No, she won't hold on much longer. Silence. You've gone days without stopping or sleeping. You'll break first at this rate. Hey, look, it's talking about her not having a lot of sleep. It would be a waste of a good test subject if she died, more like. That's what I figured, but yeah. Or that's what I figured he'd say, rather. No. These plans may have had no effect, but there must be some way. There has to be a way. I'm still... Honk Shua. Silence. How long did I sleep? No. Huh. Is that water or sweat? You have a nice ass nap, or is Mumu pay you a visit? Make you piss to bed? What is this? Silence, you're up. How do you feel? That was a real scare. Did someone come by just now? Who left this here? Nobody. Wasn't us. What is this drug? I haven't seen this brand before. Wait, it's Rhode Island. Is that an invitation? It says try it. Wait, I think I might have some somewhere. Really? Do you remember the charity work we were doing last year at the shanty town? RHINE Lab has conducted research in this area for years now, with many breakthrough discoveries. Oh, is this Silence talking? I don't know. Many breakthrough discoveries made in treatment of late-stage oropathy. We believe that in the near future there will be nothing to fear from Orpathy. What are these? What are those? I don't see any Colombian lot number or certification on these drugs packaging. It's far too dangerous for you to be using these.
Please, I promised the guy I'd keep it a secret. Please don't tell anyone.
He said he lucked out, met a kind soul, and gave first aid to his son, who was having an acute Orpathy flare-up, and they left him some meds for follow-up treatment, but asked that he keep the help strictly confidential. Who do we know anyone, any RI that was in Colombia? I don't know how long ago this was, but for some reason the like little jacket thing and maybe white hair makes me think Outcast, but I don't know. That's probably a shot in the dark. You guessed it was what or sweat? Water, pee, sweat, moo. I don't know. I'm sure we'll see. I don't want to guess. I just want it told to me, man. I'm getting tired. According to him, they're more effective than any expensive drug on the market and alleviated his son's symptoms almost instantly. But he begged me not to tell anyone, so I never brought it up. How did these meds turn up here and now, though? I'll apply for some tests on it. No time. We have another way to verify. You can't mean Shantytown. They're going to investigate. Yo, look at Casual Silence with her Uggs and yoga pants. Hello? My patient's condition is extremely severe, but if I can get in touch with the maker of this pharmaceutical, I might have some inspiration or even aid from them. Well, I'm begging you. This may well be Ifrit's last hope. I'm begging you. Oh, you're the RHINE lab scientist from that one time. You here giving lectures again? Sorry, that's not what we're here for this time. No, that's all right. We have to thank you for last time. My girl loves the book you gave her.
Thank you, miss. When I grow up, I want to be a scientist at RHINE Lab too.
Lying Rab. What a Freudian slip that was.
It's the RHINE Labbers. The RHINE Labbers. They're here.
They recognize her, even though she's in her yoga pants and V-neck sweater. Must be murder for you to come out so far. Got any new breakthroughs with your Orpathy research? My brother was wicked excited after your lecture. He went days without sleep. Any day now, you're gonna have that treatment for us, he hopes. Yeah. If we're curing Orpathy now, you better keep us in the loop. Well,
I hear sometimes you recruit volunteers for clinical trials. Can my wife apply? She's deathly ill, and I'm hoping she gets treatment sooner rather than later.
Why is it that RHINE Lab has such a good rep, but Rose Island is the fucking shit of this country? Or this world? People hate them. My girl's the same way. Those crystals just keep growing on her. Do you think maybe she could be a volunteer too? Same for my baby. Could he take part? As long as my baby can get some treatment, I'm fine. I don't got much money or nothing, but if I can help you out in any way at all. Same here. Can I be one of your volunteers? I'm down to take part in those trials of yours. Can I apply? I want to apply too. And me, I'm begging you. Bro, all these people really volunteering to be human experiments is fucking crazy.
Please let me be a RHINE Lab volunteer. I want to go. I'll do it. Yeah, same here. Yo, put me in. Let me in. Same here. Same for me. I want to sign up. Please.
Everyone slow down.
Let me do it, please. Let me, please. Let me do it. Hold on.
Everyone calm. We need space. Silence.
I'll go, please. I'll do it.
Who's this? All of you, please stop. Jane. The one you're looking for is in there.
Hey, Aunt Jane.
Didn't I say to keep away from here? Go and play somewhere else.
Why?
I never forgot why I left my hometown to come here. I never forgot their pain. She has pointy ears. She has pointy ears and no other noticeable traits. Who are these guys? Must be Dr. Silence. The name's Lando. That's a sick name. Oh my god. Absolutely baller. The scar's pretty raw too. Wait, how'd she change outfits? Oh, is this a flat? Do you remember meeting him? Is that what? You met him before? Calrissian, yeah. Remember Vigil with Cannot? I remember talking with Cannot, but I don't remember exactly what it is. As far as Columbia is concerned, can't let RI get good press or the wage slaves might start asking why they have to pay for their treatment. Yeah. One benefits capitalistic society, and the other's a genuine charity. Yeah, you're right. That blog is about how she's been puppeteering some of these events, how she has a tendency to orchestrate things behind the scenes. And there's always a little puddle where she's been. Interesting. Interesting. Man, there's not even sound effects. I just have to look at their stares, and she's crying. Yo, nice pearl necklace. From Dr. Silence. Welcome to Rhodes Island. Oh, it's Lando recruited her? What an unceremoniously... Lando was moved by your sincerity in those meetings. He has conveyed to me his trust in and respect for you. That said, I hope you understand that we've carried out background checks on you, which have raised some questions. I hope you'll be open and truthful in answering. Please escalate, Dr. Calcit. Given your position, how did you obtain RHINE Lab approval for a partnership at this level? I imagine that for them, Ifrit still holds tremendous value alive, especially for Professor Pavis. Ah, Silence, there you are. You still haven't approved the application Who's saying this? You still haven't approved the application I submitted. Ifrit's outlook is not optimistic. We need to try any other medical avenue ASAP. And I assume that you would rather have Ifrit alive too? What's he signing?
You can take the subject for treatment anywhere you'd like. I trust your judgment. Silence. While there still remain some things about you that limit you, I'm nevertheless sure that out of all my students, you are the most diligent and most gifted one. You're such a slimy shithead. I trust that in the end you will realize that RHINE Lab exists precisely for people like you. Only in this environment, under these conditions, may you circumvent all possible obstacles and put your talent and ambition on full display. Fake it, Silence. Project Diabolic is extremely highly classified, so you'll need Control's approval too. I've already scheduled you a meeting with her. Once she signs off, you'll be free to take the subject and get going.
He still doesn't call her Ifrit.
Silence. RHINE Lab will not fail your abilities nor your ambitions. I and RHINE Lab will be here awaiting your return.
I hope the fuck you don't. Damn it, I wanted him to die. Now she's going to meet up with her? Is there the invisible wall? Is this like her first time meeting her or something? Or did she have to interview with her? Hello, Control. I'm Structural Section Researcher Olivia Silence. That's a sick name. If you'll allow me to briefly explain our partnership's goals and... Go. Given your control so decisively approved, I gathered... Hey, who's saying this? Oh, it's Calcit. Given your control so decisively approved, I gather she deeply cares for Ifrit's life as well? No. I believe it was precisely the opposite. She just wanted her out? She didn't even say anything. Besides, was there something else you needed? I don't like her. I changed my mind on anything nice I said about her. I don't like her. I think that was probably pretty clear though. She approved so easily because she didn't even care. I will not disappoint RHINE Lab in the slightest. She's saying that. She said that to Kristen. Oh, honey, you gotta let it go. She said she never met Control because... Oh, that's right. Yeah. She just heard stories and then her perception has changed quite a bit. Yeah, he lived, unfortunately. I almost heard Professor Poggers. You had a chance to get free treatment even if it might turn out badly. You were gonna die anyways, and the alternative, starving to death or getting sent out to the wasteland. Oh my god, the pioneer. I forgot about the pioneer stuff. It's fascinating how much he genuinely does care for Silence and how much he sees her as a genuine talented protege. It's just that he's so focused on the pursuit of science, no matter the cost of human life, that he wants to see Silence reach her full potential, i.e. advanced science, without being bogged down by ethics. Yeah, I think it's like he knows that she's talented, but he also knows that he can manipulate her. Maybe I'm like thinking too negative, but I think it's deserved. I think he just wants to like break her, honestly. I think he just wants someone else capable that he can control and keep continuing on. But all right, I know that there's like operator records or something that we got to do, but we're doing that next time. I'm sorry, too tired. EP, but we finished it. We finished the manga. This shit was way longer than I thought, but it was very good. It was really good. So I'm not upset by it. It was just I guess based on the schedule, as you could probably tell, a little bit behind what I was anticipating, but that's fine because it was really good. Let me get my excuse me, let me get my closing thoughts. Let's go down the characters. So Kristen, don't fuck with her. I like young Kristen when she was full of ambition. Now she's a shitty CEO that we need to Luigi. Parvis, kick rocks. I hope he dies like immediately, like yesterday. We need ethics in academia, or else there's no value. Saria, I like Saria. I like when she locks the fuck in and goes sicko mode and goes hard. I think she. What was my initial impression of her? Did I say that she was like kind of not like one-dimensional, but like simple in that regard? Like, what did I say about Saria? Because I feel like it's pretty consistent with that. Was that like she's kind of whoa, what the hell did I just do? Oh, sorry, I pressed the button on my keyboard. She's kind of, you know, like this, at least now. Maybe, you know, she changed a little bit as a result of this, but until she reads the chapter with her dad, I mean, like, it makes sense. Like her behavior is justified, but it doesn't change like my current opinion of her. Straightforward, that's a good way to put it. Ifrit, I like her. She's feisty, she's fun. Silence, I do like. I think she's interesting. I hope that she does more, because as of right now, I think she's like I said, I think there was a lot of focus on her, and she kind of just got like protagonist by me, so I don't care as much about her. I think she's interesting. Telopsis stocks went up. Telopsis stocks absolutely went up. Albert stocks are way up. Albert's goated. We got to get his ass out of RHINE Lab and into Rhodes Island's operators. And then, am I forgetting anyone? Am I forgetting anyone that matters? Oh, Mumu. Mumu's fun. I like her. I want to know more about her. I figured I would like her. You did put together who Jane was, right? Yeah. Obviously. Anyway, I don't think he necessarily thinks of himself as a manipulator. He wants her to see the light, basically. Oh, sorry. I mean, maybe he's not like explicitly, what is it? Explicitly like, or consciously manipulative, but like that's what his behavior is manipulation. And like he wants her to be his minion in that regard, right? The lady of the three dickheads that Saria chewed out. Wasn't there two? She survived? That was one of them? That's interesting. One lady, two dudes. Oh, interesting. I thought it was like a cat girl, Leon, and Some other girl. Interesting. Oh, I didn't. No, I did not. I didn't put that together. Sorry. 4 hours of streaming across 2 days, or 2 days of 4 hours of streaming. Gulp. You guys, we are going to be wrapping up. So thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Whether you're lurking, chatting here the whole time, you're part of the time. Thank you for the support. I want to give a quick extra special thank you to Echo. Thank you for the raid. If you or anyone from your community are still here, thank you so much for supporting them. Thank you for supporting me as well. Really appreciate the support. Thank you guys for hanging out during the RHINE Lab mangas readings. Like I said, definitely took a little bit longer than I anticipated. Probably not as long as you guys anticipated. Was very good. Very glad that we got through it. Next week, because there's no more streams for the rest of the week, unless I can fit in a gorilla, but it's not going to be Arknights unless I want to kill myself and I want to stream a gorilla CC stream, but I probably don't want to kill myself yet, so we'll see. 2 streams is a little over 2. Yeah, so it's like 2 and a quarter, 2.5, so not bad. But yeah, so I'll have a schedule out for next week. We'll be jumping into Mansfield break and doing the stuff in between. I think it looks like we just need to do Ifrit's operator record. So we'll be doing Ifrit's operator record and then jiving into Mansfield break, which will probably finish maybe even next week, depending on how many streams I can get. But we are doing the Arknights Season 2 rewatch in Discord. So as Mika just typed in !Discord, if you haven't yet joined, you do get about 69% more retractor just by joining. That'll be on Tuesday, it looks like, I believe. I do want to get Doki Doki other endings on the schedule, so I'll probably try and get that next week as well, assuming I don't have anything IRL pop up. So some fun stuff coming up. I hope to see you guys there. But we are going to be hopping into a raid, so I do ask, don't go anywhere, even if you aren't able to stick around for the stream. If you guys could hop in the raid, just show some support, I'd appreciate it. I know that they'll appreciate it as well. How about, let's see, why don't we is a comfy 2 stream, since it's also Ray event length, which was an easy do. I think that was like a short 2. I think it was like 2 sets of 3-ish hours, so that's not bad. I'll take that. I don't know what it was, and I apologize. I feel like the for some reason something with the reading the manga on stream just fucked my brain up. Like, I was following, I got enough out of it, but like for some reason it was just absolutely like I just like short-circuited. So apologies for probably being a little more scatterbrained than normal, but we got through it. So why don't we show some support to, let's see, you've been streaming for a while, are you still going? Yeah, let's show some support to Apollo. They're playing some Uma Musume. The lack of the name before the dialogue, that was the hardest. Actually, I think that was the hardest part. Me trying to figure out who was talking at any given time and then apply their voice, which I also forgot as a result of all the things happening. It's a lot easier to follow in visual novel format, so I do appreciate that. Most of the stories are like that. But it was still good. I'm not upset. Thank you guys for sharing that. Guys, hashtag you Benny rated. If you're sub, throw your favorite Benny emote in there at the end. If you're not sub, no worries, throw your favorite emote in there at the end. Make it look cool, make it look fun. We're going to show support to Apollo. Like I said, they are a new friend of the kingdom. They are playing some Uma Musume. So let's show some support to them. Let me get this going. And like I said, even if you guys aren't able to stick around for their stream, if you guys could hop in the raid, just show some support, I'd appreciate it. I know they will as well. No more streams for the rest of the week. Like I said, I have some IRL stuff to take care of and do. So potential of gorilla streams, be on the lookout on socials and in Discord. It'll probably be Minecraft if anything, or like I said, if I want to kill myself, it'll be CC. Who knows? And then yeah, some exciting stuff for next week. So I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week. If I don't talk to you, I will at the guaranteed earliest see you next Monday, if not sooner. So take care, guys. Have an awesome night. Rest well. Brush your teeth before bed. And I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. I don't know. Go eat strawberry candy or something. Think of Ifrit. Do it for Ifrit. Do it for her. Do it for Denia. Do it for Daria. Rip Daria. Gone too soon. All right, fellas. Have a good night. See ya. Yo, I just realized I forgot to take my inhaler before the stream. No wonder why I feel like airheaded or lack of airheaded. All right, whatever. I'm out of here. I'm going to bed. Good night. See ya.